call him to help here. We need to see what
we gotta actually see whether or not we're on the stream or not. Are we live? We're good? Good to go. All right. Welcome to Newberry. We got a football game tonight. We got the Triton Vikings against the Ipswich Tigers. I'm Patrick Heffernan.
And I'm Leon Gay Colleen. Looking forward to a good football game here tonight.
We are. The weather cleared out. It's not going to rain on us. We got a good view of the game. We got a crowd that's still pouring in. And I got to be honest, it's a thin crowd so far, but that's because it was a rainy night. So we'll see what happens. How was the team feeling? You saw them today. You saw the players. They up for this game?
Yeah, at the end of school today, they were really getting excited. A lot of yelling going on in the hallways, a lot of people looking at them. But I think they're really excited. They really want to get their first win of the season because they've had 2 tough losses so far. Hopefully tonight's the night against an Ipswich team here. Yeah,
it's true. They're 0-2. They beat Ipswich pretty good last year, 18-0. I think if you look at the stats, Ipswich never moved the ball, so they got to come into this game a little bit comfortable that they're going to be able to get something out of it. And the first loss was tough. It was Marblehead. And that was a tough one, but the last loss last Saturday in Swampscott was ugly. The coach called them out, so we're going to see if they come out fast tonight, if they come out ready to play. We'll see. It's a cold, unpleasant, but good football kind of night.
At least the rain stopped. That was a very miserable game then.
Yeah. Teams are all pumped up. They're ready to go. We have our full crew here tonight. Liam and I did basketball last year, so we're ready to go. We got Eric Gundrum here on our stats. We got a camera crew of Ben and Cameron and Alexandra working the game for us. Probably somebody else. Who knows? Maybe we have a sideline reporter. We didn't even know.
I hope so.
We can't see the screen right now. Thankfully, we can see the field. We'll get some help at some point to get that fixed. But we've actually got a very good view of the action from these seats.
Yeah, this shouldn't be too big of a problem.
So it looks like Triton's going to receive tonight to start things off.
Where are we hearing that noise from?
Back deep for Triton by number 7, Christian O'Brien, and number 9, Jared.
So here we go. Actually, I think it's good that Triton gets the ball to start. They got a good offense. They pass the ball, they run the ball, they move the ball pretty well. They did against Marblehead. They got stymied against Swampscott, but hopefully they march right down the field, score. Let's just march down the field, score a touchdown, get this game going right.
Nice quick touchdown would start the game off great for them, especially after struggling these past 2 games.
And actually, it's funny, last year the Ipswich game was absolutely raining brutally, so we kind of got lucky tonight that we didn't get the rain in our faces. The kick's off, it's back, it's a bouncer, a little bit fumbled, picked up by O'Brien. He's going to swing out to his left. He's going to force out of bounds. Not so bad, he's up to about the 30-yard line. It's a good way to start.
That's Jared Durkin on that one right there.
Oh, it's Durkin, not O'Brien?
Yeah, Durkin.
All right.
O'Brien's number 7.
First game of the season, we're going to make a lot of mistakes about who's who. So I know Tommy Lapham's a quarterback. He's number 2.
And there's O'Brien in the backfield there, number 7.
So he's got O'Brien behind him. He's got his front line. Travis Madden snapping the ball to him. They run out of the shotgun always. I don't think they've ever done a set under center. And here goes Lapham. He's going to swing it out. It's the option play right to the run.
Not a big game there for Triton. Oh, we got the TV working too.
Just a couple yards. Actually, when we looked at game film before this, we saw that Ipswich was vulnerable to the outside play. So I think Triton's going to continue. I hate to say this. I hope it doesn't reveal anything. Not that I talked to any of the coaches before the game, but I think Triton's going to try and move the ball outside. It seems to be a weakness for Ipswich coming into this.
Yeah, they had a lot of bad plays last week against the report with that. So hopefully Triton can capitalize on those defensive mistakes.
So 1-yard gain. Tommy's back to catch the snap. There he goes, rolling out to his left. He's looking downfield. Good throw, almost intercepted.
Lapham's pass intended for Shute is incomplete.
That was close. He was looking for Dylan Shute. So Dylan's back. First game back after 2 games off from an injury, right?
Yeah, ankle injury, I believe. Been hobbling around school for a couple weeks now, so glad to see him out in the field.
And that was Alex Broom trying to pick that ball off of Tommy. Tommy had a couple interceptions last weekend. A couple interceptions the game before. He's got to settle down, make some good throws. He's looking at a 3rd and 9 now. Bit of a long completion he's got to get here. We know he's going to pass, drops back, looks down the field. A little bit short. So he misses with that one. So who's number 9 again?
That's
Again,
Jared Durkin.
Durkin again.
Candidate for Durkin.
So that was quick, a 3 and out. And actually, two pass plays and nothing on them. So a 1 yard gain total, 1 yard net out of those 3 downs. And now Tommy's back to punt. This defense is going to have to step up.
Gotta
do
stop
something
him
early. Good punt, gets it off. He's going to catch it just around the 40-yard line. Nope, he's going to go out of bounds. Down at about the 38. Defense is going to come on the field.
Good punt there. That's some solid yards right there.
So good way to start. So Ipswich coming into this game is 1-1. They lost ugly to Newburyport last weekend, 10-7. Had to be
Not a very strong team too.
Had to be an ugly game if it was 10-7. But again, they're coming in 1-1. Triton coming in 0-2. We'll see what they can do here. So the ball's on the 38. Ipswich going to drop back. Coming under center.
Oh, that's like a false start there. I think that's on Triton there. He jumped pretty early.
We'll see what the flag is now. So we got a challenge tonight. We got Benjamin Yakanakis being the quarterback for Ipswich. Yanakakis. There we go.
I think we got it.
Offsides, Triton, 5 yards. It's going to be a 1st and 5 down now. So 1st and 5 to 43. See if Ipswich can take advantage of that. Early mistake. A little bit too much energy and excitement on the part of the Vikings. Too ready to go.
They should settle in. They need some time.
It's got He's got 2 running backs in the backfield. This is a team that runs the ball. I don't think they throw. I don't know if they made one single pass attempt last week against Newburyport. Maybe late in the game to try and make something happen. But he's again now under center. Gives the ball straight up the middle. Going to get a couple yards and not much more. So that's their fullback. We got to get a number and a name on him.
Yeah, who is it? It's number 5, Justin Moran. Looks like out there. Sophomore too.
So they go quick to the line. 2nd down and just short now. Again under center. Again with two running backs in the backfield with him. Looks up now, looks to the sideline, see what he can see. Calls a different play, looks at his arm. Calling something else. I highly doubt we're going to a pass here. Triton D-line has been really, really solid. And again, they're solid right there.
Another handout to Moran right
there.
Yep,
Moran stopped cold. Gets the 1st down, but they were only trying to get 5 on 2 first down plays, or 2 run plays. Maybe 6 yards.
Tackled by Mark Wood. The run results in a 1st down.
So what we've seen from Triton so far this season is we've seen a team that runs the ball really well up the middle, throws the ball deep, and struggles in the rest of the offensive set. But in defense, they have been stingy. I mean, they were tough against Marblehead, really tough.
Yeah,
and
so did not let up a lot of points against Marblehead, which is very good for them. Not against Swampscott, though.
Team's number 24 in the state. They're a solid team. So again, 2 running backs in the back. Again, they give it up the middle to, is it Moran again?
I don't think Moran again. I think so. Now I got someone else this time. Is that 34?
34 will.
Oh man, Zambernardi.
Zambernardi
right there. He's a wide receiver too. They're just handing it off to everyone at this point.
Giving the ball to anybody that can move it. So Moran and Rugo in the backfield with Yanakakis. I'll get to it by the end of the game. This will be flowing by the end of the game.
Got a lot of time to get used to it.
Early on, get used to it. The camera's crew is giving us a nice shot of the crowd, which is lovely, but it doesn't help us when we're trying to call a game.
So we need to see this field.
So here we go. 2 running backs back. The same exact set. They haven't really changed anything yet. They got what you could call trips left, except it isn't. Quarterback keeper, he holds it. He's got the outside. He's going down the line. Pushed out of bounds.
By O'Brien there. Good run from Yanakakis there.
Pushed out of bounds by O'Brien, saved a touchdown right there, and that was a bit of a surprise. They really executed that pretty well. Sealed that corner and went right around it. I think Triton might have been playing for the option and just got burned.
We were just talking about Triton trying to go outside on some of their running plays. He just did that right to them.
Timeout called by Ipswich.
Timeout Ipswich. They got a timeout. They ran the ball farther than they did all last week, so they got to figure out what's going on here. A lot closer to the end zone than they're used to. So Timeout. Quarterback goes around, talks to his coaches. Players stay in the huddle. At number 88 is probably the tallest kid on the team right now. Kid looks big. They got to throw the ball to him if they're going to get somewhere. I don't think they're going to throw the ball. They've run the ball every single time
play.
now.
2 in the back every single play, too.
2 in the back. They went with sort of modified trips out there on the left. This time they put 88 out wide. They got two receivers wide right on the weak side of the field.
Still got 2 back in the backfield, though.
2 in the backfield. And here's the snap. He's looking left. He runs the option this time. He almost fumbles it. Great tackle in the backfield.
Oh, there we go.
Beautiful. That's Dylan Shute, number 1, isn't it?
Yeah, Dylan Shute. I think it looks like Christian O'Brien came in to finish him up, but
beautiful. Dylan
lots
making
of
a play
yards
early.
there.
Making a play early, keeping him tight. Beautiful play. Sets him back a few yards. Second down at about 13 now. Second and 13. They still got 88 and 82 on the far right. Again, only 2 receivers on the field.
Still 2 in the
2
backfield.
running backs, yep. And again, they do this pause. Now, this is something you don't see in the NFL too much. This is very much a high school thing. Get everybody to the line and then call the play in. From the perspective of somebody trying to call the game, it's really kind of frustrating.
It is.
You guys get set, run the play. Here they go. They're all set now. Right up the middle.
Oh, Yannick Higgins runs it up the middle.
Not getting anywhere, really.
Stuffed him on the
line.
line.
Solid. So again, look at that Triton defensive line in the middle is not letting anything come up. They've been solid. They gave up 6 yards in the first couple of downs. They've been solid after that. Overall, the defense looks pretty good. I mean, we're in bad shape. They're on the 17-yard line, but it's still they're still looking pretty good.
3rd down, too, so if they can stop him here and try to just get a field goal out of it. Up, taking the knees again.
I don't think this team kicks field goals. I mean,
I
I
don't
don't know.
think so.
And
Most
on a
teams
night
don't.
like tonight, with the wind as crazy as it is, I wouldn't be kicking in either direction on this field. Flags blowing pretty strong as they look at it left to right. I don't think they're going to go for a field goal if they get stopped here. Here's a snap. We're actually going to see a pass play. Nope, we aren't. It's an option again. Out to the side.
Moran's getting
He is a
power
truck.
high.
Absolute truck tackled in the field of play, so the clock keeps running. That kid had a solid run. Looked like Liam Spillane out there. Didn't he, though?
Number 2. He was wasn't Liam Spillane number 5, too?
He might have been number 5, too.
Man, carrying on a number 5 legacy.
3-yard line.
He's not getting tackled. They couldn't get him down.
All the way down to the 3. This is bad news for Triton. They're not holding as tough as they've held in the past. I'm not sure what the defense is.
They're only holding it good up the middle right now.
And I'd stand up to get a better view of this, but then we'll be blocking the fans' views. You don't want to do that, you know? Fans pay good money to be here. Make sure they can see the whole game. Straight up the middle, nothing. Nope, it is a touchdown. Look at that.
Just slipped right through.
That was quick. That was quick.
Is that the quarterback that ran it in? Looks like it.
Yeah, Yannikakis runs it right up the middle.
Right through the middle.
That's a painful way to start this game. Triton goes 3 and out. Ipswich moves the ball straight down the field, scores on them. Never throws the ball, just run the ball, run the ball, run the ball. And actually, twice they ran the ball to the right and got positive yardage. The one time they ran the ball in the sweep left, Dylan Shute tripped them up.
Big positive yardage, too.
So we can expect a whole lot more of that. Nope, there's a flag on that play. Somebody moved. Decent kick. Who's that, number 10?
I think it's 71.
71 is their kicker?
Yeah, Caleb Cabot. Offensive line.
No kidding.
You know, you got to find someone that can kick it. If he can do it, why not?
Anybody that can kick it. So, yeah. Good for him. The kid's a senior. He's out there kicking the ball. Beautiful. Number 10 with the hold. Here we go again. This penalty moved it back a little bit. It didn't make a difference. He squeaked it over. Squeaked it over. Look at that.
Classic toe ball. That's what you see a lot in high school football when you don't have a real kicker.
Hey, we don't know. The kid could be a real kicker. He's just not got a kicker number. So, all right, that was a painful start to this match. The only plus side is it was only 6 minutes, 5.5 minutes in the game. We got a lot of time to go. Every expectation that this offense is better than we saw in the first 3 downs. Not sure if it was nerves coming out, home game, what it was. Crowd's starting to slowly kind of fill up here. Still not as big as it's been in the past, but that's all right. It's a cold, windy, unpleasant night.
Glad to see the Viking chip out here. Though we've saw him at a fan so far.
Yeah.
Looks like it.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
We got to see the boys soccer team when they get back.
Oh, yeah, they'll be
when
here
they get back.
soon.
They all better be here. 1-1 tied North Reading today. Tied it up. Owen Heffernan with a header.
I heard.
I'm not kidding, to tie that game up. So good stuff. All right, Ipswich unfortunately kicking again. That was too quick for that. So who we got? Number 9 all the way in the back.
Yeah, Jared Durkin back. And it looks
Durkin
like, can't tell who else that is.
Very short kick.
I don't know if they were trying an onside kick there, but I think Triton will take it on the 45-yard line right now.
Definitely will. All right, so the first team on offense goes out. Let's see them do something different. What can we expect? I'm not sure we're going to see them throw the ball too much anymore.
No,
Tommy looked a little off.
Throwing some interceptions the first 2 games. I think they're much more comfortable on the run, or just short screen passes, maybe nothing downfield. So he has tried 2 passes earlier today, and one of them was almost picked.
Yeah, one of them almost picked, the other one too short, so we'll see what he does here. So very typical Triton set. 1 receiver out wide right, 2 on the left, 1 on the running back. Ball right up the middle, and there we go. We got some positive yardage that time. Beautiful. About 6 yards on the game for Christian O'Brien. That is their bread and butter, for my money. They put the ball right up the middle.
They're known for having tough runners, so you have them, why not do the plays?
And he got a good offensive line. I mean, that's the other thing. I mean, that makes a huge difference. And a veteran offensive line. And, I mean, Travis is a senior. I don't know who else is on the Alex Becto.
Yeah, Ryan
also
Farrell,
on that
who's
line.
one of their best offensive line members.
There we go. So a solid, mature offensive line. They're going to run the ball again straight up the middle.
Oh, no, Brian goes right through the hole.
Beautiful run. He's got all day. He's going down the sideline, caught, thrown out of bounds, just past the 20.
Great run by O'Brien. Found the hole, and he took it.
So there we go. 2 run plays straight up the middle, and look at all that positive yardage. Now we got something.
This is what we're used to. This is what we want to see right now.
No offense to Tommy Lapham. Stop throwing the ball. Just give the ball to somebody and let him run. Although Tommy, I think, has the most running yards on the Triton team at the moment. Well, he didn't come into this game tonight. So
maybe you'll see some wildcat plays out here. I mean, I'm sure it would work.
Yeah, it could. So they're set up, typical Triton offensive set. 1 running back to Tommy's left. And there's the handoff again right up the middle. This time not as many yards. Stopped a little bit cold.
Looks like he's still got 5 yards.
All right, next time we're going to fly a drone over the top. We'll get that Madden view of the game. So that's got to be coming next year.
Next year. We'll get more technological.
Yes. You have to come back from college and call the game. All right, so second down and about 5. You're right. He picked up 4 or 5 yards on that play. Same set. Tommy's going to keep it himself and go right up the middle. Beautiful delayed draw.
Looks like he got the first.
He's got to have the first down on that.
Looks like it's going to be 1st and goal.
Fantastic run by Tommy.
Knew it was coming. He was going to take it up the middle, and it worked. Got the first down.
All right, here we go. Let's punch this thing in, make it a ball game right away. Same set as before. Same backfield. He's got 2 receivers right. And Dylan Shute on his far left. And he goes right up the middle again. Nope, options it out. There we go, there we go, there we go. Dylan, nice little run. Almost gets in. Dylan Levitt, welcome back. Good to see him.
There we go, good run.
I have to say, I think I'm probably in the short game already. I think I've called the wrong play about 5 times where I said they did this and they did that. It's not exactly the ideal viewing spot, but that's all right. We got this.
I keep going back and forth to the TV and the game. I don't know which one I like better yet.
I want that Madden view from a drone.
Yeah, we need it.
You got to hook me up, Viking TV. All right, we got trips right, and we got a motion to the right.
Hands off to O'Brien again. And
O'Brien again. Is he in? Is he in?
Can't tell.
Not quite.
I don't think he made it.
Not quite.
3rd and goal, just trying to get in.
3rd and goal. We're right on the 1, right? I mean, not a whole lot more to go. This is where you got to be able to punch that ball right up the middle, and this is where Triton always runs out of the shotgun, and you really rely on your offensive line to be able to make that initial push.
This is what Ipswich just did. This is just how they scored.
Yeah.
Right in the goal line, they just punched it right through.
So Tommy calls for the ball. There's the snap, a little bit high, goes inside, and there's your touchdown. Beautiful.
O'Brien runs it in. There we go. Didn't have to worry about that 1 yard line. She made that quick and easy.
Really well done. So they're going to set up quickly.
They're going for 2.
Set up quickly and go for 2. Why
I
not?
like this play. I like it.
You're at home. It's early in the. Nope. There we go.
And
Bring
switching it up. I mean, they got a good kicker. They have a great kicker afterward, Joe Delmonico, but
yeah.
if you can get to 2 points and you're playing good, why not?
Yeah. And actually, you're at home. But
yeah, you're at home. Get the crowd fired up.
33, Joe Delmonico is on for the extra
Joe Delmonico, freshman, right?
Freshman, yep.
True freshman, not like a red shirt or
No,
something.
no.
There's a flag.
Flag on the play, it looks like.
Yeah, I don't know. It might have been somebody that jumped. A little hard to tell from here. So I saw number 5, Gabe Butt's out tonight. He's in sweats on the sideline. Not sure why. Do you have any idea?
No, I don't know. It must be some kind of injury, but doesn't seem like he's hobbling around or on crutches or anything.
Gabriel, the Archangel. We don't have him in the game. We need him. He had a good game a couple of weeks ago. All right, so that penalty is on Triton.
Moves it back
ball
5
up.
yards, looks like.
That's all right. So we got our freshman kicker, solid as it gets.
Easy, right through. Much better than the Ipswich kick.
You know, it's a good thing that kid doesn't play soccer, because that's what every single kid in soccer does. They kick the ball too hard and it goes over the net. So
Not going to be a problem for him as long as that goes through the goalpost.
for him, sends it right up. Beautiful. All right, so we're all tied. No, we got the lead.
No, it tied up.
That missed? No, it didn't miss. It tied it up. Yeah, there we go. All right. Triton band sounded good, firing up the crowd tonight. National anthem sounded nice.
Sounded very nice.
They got a lot of kids, and they got a lot of sound.
Yeah.
You know? It takes some talent to do that. So.
Did that not count? Still showing 6 to 7.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I thought they did too. So we'll see. Thing is, I was already looking away. I wasn't looking at the refs. That's all right. So we got Joe out there to kick it again.
Well, maybe it didn't count. It looked like it went through.
Yeah, it sure did. All right, so we got to see something different out of the Triton defense now. That was not a good way to start this game.
They got to protect that outside run to the right. The left, they shut it down.
Yeah.
And right on the right, they had 2 big runs.
It was right there. All right, so we'll take a look at who's playing on the left side. The linebacker core comes down to that. Defensive line has got to make that initial push. But somebody out there on the cornerback or the safety side on the left not making it happen. Hand goes up. Kick goes off.
Good kick from
Solid
Joe.
kick.
Oh, man.
Sends him all the way back to just about the 10. He's going to run it left. He's got some space. He's got too much space. He's coming up the middle. Number 12 with our tackle. Late flag that comes in. Usually that's a hold.
Usually on those kickoffs.
Yeah.
Holding someone back instead of blocking.
We'll talk about flags for a minute. I got to say, one thing I like about this Triton team, and I've come to games now for 5+ years. Well, more than that. Not a lot of personal foul flags.
No.
Not a lot of unsportsmanlike conduct flags. You got to like that. You see some teams where that's just not the case. So block in the back. It's going to send Ipswich back another 10, 15 yards. Here's where an actual rule book for MIA high school football would be a good thing, so we know whether it's 10 or 15. But we'll judge by how far they move. Looks like it's a 10-yard penalty. Sets him back now. 1st and 10.
On a 17-yard line, got to stop him here. Nice 3-and-out would be perfect for this Vikings
That's exactly
defense.
what we need here. Exactly what we need. Same offensive set. They got 2 guys to the right.
Haven't changed it up yet.
They haven't done anything yet. So we're looking at number 12 on the Triton team. So it's Jack Tumanino. Solid basketball player, but he's got to step up here and make sure that nothing gets out to that left side or that right side for Ipswich. Left side for them. Up the middle.
Another flag
There's
on the
another
play.
flag.
Wow. So they did miss that extra point.
They did, no kidding. All right.
Well, still a close game regardless.
So another flag on Ipswich, moving them back
Another
again.
5. It's probably what they're. I think they're on a 12 now. How much was that? 5 or 10?
Another 5 yards. So, we have our stats guy, another 10 yards. We have our stats guy, Eric Gundrum, with us here tonight. And we talked before the game about what things we wanted to see. So we wanted to see 3rd down conversions. We wanted to see turnovers. We wanted to see run plays versus pass plays. What I didn't think to ask for is how many penalties, how many flags, because we've had a lot tonight. And the first quarter still got 2 minutes and 12 seconds
We've
left.
already seen 5 or 6 flags.
Right, so the refs can't make up their mind. Was it 10 or was it 15? So it was a 10-yard penalty.
So back on their own 7 now.
Still third. So this is the third time we've run first down on this series.
1st and 25, so they're going to have to work some
happens
magic here to try to get a first down.
They've got a long way to go.
Oh, 1st and 20, never mind.
It's a pitch out to the left. This kid has got a solid running game, but he's stopped up. I think it's still in shoot again. They got him with the first hit. What's this kid's name? Rugo?
No, Moran, Justin Moran.
And then number 5 on them. Moran, is it?
Yeah, Justin Moran.
All right, Justin Moran.
Only a sophomore, too, so he's looking good out there.
Kid's pretty solid.
Yeah. Got 10 yards, so now it's your 2nd and 10.
So again, Ipswich yet to run a passing play. They got a receiver right and a receiver left, 2 in the backfield. Again, he looks up. This got to drive a defense crazy. How do you get all set at the line and then have a quarterback just looking around like that?
I think he's done that
Gives
with
you a
every
lot
play,
of time.
too.
He has done it with every play. It's going to drive me crazy all night. Takes a snap, moving to his right. No, it was right up the middle again.
They stopped him. That's a great defensive play. Who was that? Was that Moran? Yeah, Moran again. They've handed off to him a lot already.
Yeah. And again, the Triton D-line right in the center there is absolutely making it happen. So we'll have to go back and watch tape. I see number 72 and 63.
Yeah, Steve Parcelli, and then who we got for 63? 65 it looks like out there. Solid defensive line with Steve Parcelli and Joe Dussault and Ryan Farrell. Hard to get the middle with them 3 right there.
Fantastic. Is that 77 Fecto on the right tackle?
Yeah, and they got him up there,
we
too.
Go. Beautiful. Kid's a mount. Trying to move him can't be easy. He's calling something out. He's looking for something. Linebacker core is ready for him. And here we go. Here's the snap. He's moving to his right. He might actually pass. Nope. Still an option. Still coming out left.
Big stop for the defense. There we go. 4th down. That's what needed. Quick 3 and out. They'll get the ball back right here.
That was not a quick 3 and out. We had a couple of flags and a couple
still
of.
Still a 3 and out nonetheless.
There was something quick about that lasted forever. So, and actually, it took us more than 2 minutes. It took us past the end of the quarter. So, all right, it's become a beautiful night in Byfield, in Newbury. It's still cold, still windy,
rain,
but no rain. So we're doing okay. Band's getting the crowd fired up. Again, stands are looking a little thin, but that's the kind of night you have out here. So, all right, Liam, we actually have a PSA we're going to run, a Triton, I'm not even sure, it's Education Foundation, I think,
yeah,
right?
Education Foundation.
Fire this up.
Yeah, so the Triton Education Foundation is going to be participating in 2 upcoming events. So we really appreciate if you guys can come out and support them on Saturday, September 30th at Spencer Pierce Little Farm for the American Music and Harvest Festival, which is a great event for the family. Got lots of activities for kids. And then finally, you have the TEF 5K Zombie Run, which, being on the cross-country team, we're going to be volunteering in this, which is Saturday, October 21st. So that Triton started at 8 a.m. It's a fun run, and then fun run in the stadium at 9 a.m. There's a 5K race. So go check out TritonEdFoundation.org for more info, then visit the table at the entrance. So thank you. Really, guys, hope people can come out and support it.
All right, so this game, we're recording this. We're playing this game on the 22nd. That fun run is a month away. So if you're listening to this game, get off your couch, start training right now, brother. Start training. Try to go run with Liam. All right, here's our punt. Not a great punt, but it's going to take it over the 50. And, picks that ball up. That is a
Sam Rennick picks it up there. That was a dangerous play.
You could hear somebody in the crowd behind us yelling no. Was not happy with that decision, but that's all right. No penalty, no foul, no harm, no foul, no injury, no foul. We're good.
And they'll take it. Just trying to, looks like they're at the 45-yard line right now.
See if the coach has a word with him when it comes off. Nope, we're good. Yeah, just shy of the 50. So here we go. Triton's got to move the ball again. Just absolutely punch it down their throats. Let's go into the half with a solid lead, not a 1-point deficit.
Nice, comfortable lead would really help out this team right now.
Would.
Big confidence.
They should be able to get 2 possessions in this quarter. I mean, there's not a lot of snaps in a high school game, but you make a good run and then you.
Brian gets stuffed there.
They didn't have a good offensive set now. Get down the field, score. Play decent defense and get the ball back again. They could score twice in this quarter. That'd be good. O'Brien's stuff going to the right.
Number 45
Let's see where they go now.
Same setup as usual.
Yep, O'Brien in the backfield. They got trips left, wide receiver right. Not a lot of
Oh, that was a
respect.
false start there. That was an easy call.
There's a flag before the snap.
I like number 56 out there. He
Calls,
went right
yeah.
across the line.
Yeah. Actually, it's going to be offsides on the defense, but it looks at it. Yeah, that's on
Offsides
Ipswich.
against
Yeah.
There we go.
5-yard penalty.
Beautiful. So in college and the pros, they'll let that play go. That becomes a free play. Quarterback has a chance to make something out of it. But high school, I think they stop the play a lot quicker. So got a beautiful view of the line. Tommy with a quick throw outside.
So
He
Dylan
hits Dylan
Shoot
Shoot. Dylan Shoot
Looks like he's going to get the first down.
picks up the first down. Nice play.
Quick
Nice
little
quick
screen.
toss.
Yeah.
That's Tommy reading the line, seeing what the defense is giving him. Good play by Tommy right there.
And it's something Tommy showed me this play the other day, showing Ipswich against Newburyport. They had the same thing. Their corner was way too far out.
Yeah.
Newburyport fumbled the ball, but I mean, he read it. He knows it's going to happen.
Yeah.
So if he sees it, throw quick screens, quick way to gain some yards. Real
That's
good
good.
way.
Watch film. That's what you got to do.
Yeah.
Measurement.
So here's a question for you, Liam. You running cross country, running track. There's not a lot of film you can watch in that, huh?
Not a lot of film to watch. Just going out for a run.
Yeah, not a lot of film. That's
No.
all right. What do we got? Oh, they're coming out for the measurement. That's always fun. All right.
Thought he had that pretty easily. I think he
I
was
thought
about a
he
yard
did too.
over. Yeah.
Didn't
I
look
guess
that
it's
close.
kind of a hard angle, I guess, to see.
From too low, looking over the players in their, yeah, it's a difficult view, but that's all right. We're gonna get the drone next year. We'll be good. What do we got for a call? Looks like it's
They're all
Still
all the
third
Triton players
down.
signaling the first down.
yeah, it's still third down though by the referees. It's good. Third and this short. So this is where you get into, you know, what's your coaching philosophy? Do you absolutely air it out right here because you know that you can punch in 1 yard for a first down if it gets fourth, or do you just get that first down and then give yourself the cushion of 4 more plays to make it happen?
I think he's got to push it through. They got two people. Tom and Christian O'Brien can punch it through real easy, so want to make an easy play for
So
yourselves.
although it's easier if you're taking the ball under center, but since you're taking the ball in the shotgun all the time, you know, now Tommy's got to run it 4 yards
That's
before
true.
he gets to the line. So I don't know. I'd air it out here. I mean, that's me. I'd throw the ball. Why not? You're third and very, very short. You know you can get this if you need it. They're not gonna. They're gonna get.
hands it off and look. I think it looks like he got it. Still can't tell though. Last one we thought he got it. Let's see. Wait for
Hard
the
to see
signal.
from here, but we'll get a signal from the ref in a second. Oh, they're gonna measure this again.
Bring it down.
They are. They're gonna measure this again. Yep. Here we go. Taking the chains out again. That's crazy.
2 plays in a row. Don't see that too often.
So Ipswich has the ball. They can't move it, but they got more flags than you can count. Triton gets the ball. They can't seem to move it. We get more chain measurements than you can count. All right. Now you got to punch the ball up the middle and get a first if it's not here.
Let's see if we can see it on TV. Doesn't look like it.
It's short.
That's what you're signaling.
No,
That
no,
way.
first down.
Oh, there we
There we
go.
go.
First down.
There we go. Beautiful.
Results of the Triton first
Beautiful.
down.
72. I love that kid.
Steve Particelli. He's getting very
Beautiful.
excited out
He's
there.
right up there watching it, man. He's not hanging back. He's not
No,
cool. He wants to know.
He wants to
I
know
love
what's
it.
happening.
I love it. Good for him. So what's he playing? He must be a left tackle, right tackle? I can't
I
quite
think
see
he's
him.
at,
from here.
looks like left tackle. Let's,
Left
can't
tackle,
see the TV.
yeah. Yeah.
44 yards.
Travis Madden at center. Tommy Lapham backfield. He's got, what's his running back's name again?
O'Brien.
O'Brien with him. He's going to pass.
Looks like that's complete to, looks like Jared Durkin. Let's see.
Durkin with the catch. Probably
Yep.
about 8 yards on that.
Yeah, solid play.
The Durkin.
Tommy likes something about that right cornerback or the left cornerback for Ipswich.
Darn
'Cause he's
trying to
gone at,
expose him right
him
now.
twice. Yeah.
Yeah. Short passes too. A little bit, not a screen, but
Yeah, you know, in the first couple passes, they tried to air it out when the game first started, so maybe that's what they're seeing. Tommy again. Going to keep it
keeps it,
himself,
and
not going to
good
get
stuff
anywhere.
right there.
Yep. That time the O-line let him down.
they had 2 or 3 guys come right in instantly. Can't let that
Yeah.
happen.
All right, so we got a third and a little bit longer than we'd like.
We'll bring up the 3rd down and 5.
3rd and 5, are you sure? Heard from the announcer up there.
The announcer's all the way up there so we can see. That's all right. Again, we'll get the drone next season. We'll be good. All right, crowd is definitely filling up based on the noise around us.
Yeah, definitely got a little bigger.
All right, here we go. Tommy in the backfield again. He's got, looks like 2 receivers left, 1 receiver right. That's Dylan coming over the middle. He's going to look for him.
Oh, air it out again.
Shoot.
Is that Dylan shoot? Did he make it?
That's going to be a catch. Yeah, you're not taking the ball away from Dylan.
Nope. He was holding on to that.
Good for him. That's 2 catches on the night.
No.
Welcome back, Dylan.
Already.
Good to see you. That might be more than 2. He might, or did he run the ball once? I don't recall.
No, I think it's just 2. Because then they tried getting him once, and that's when it was almost an interception.
Eric Gundren, the stats guy, says 2 catches. 2 completes in 2 attempts. It's good. You can tell that Tommy may have been playing with Dylan football his whole life. So
looking for him a lot.
Straight up the middle. Grind out a few yards. Yeah, that's one of the things that's nice again about the Triton program is there have been kids that have been playing together since they were in 4th grade, 3rd grade, playing Pop Warner all the way through. And Tommy and Dylan Schute's a good example of that. Travis Madden left football for a while, came back to football. A lot of these kids have been playing long enough to know each other well. That makes a huge difference in the team. Christian O'Brien up the middle again. Stopped by 24.
The only thing is get the first down, but I still can't tell from here.
He did pretty well, though. It was a good solid game.
Yeah.
It's going to be close. About 3rd and 1 now.
4 yards. 3rd down and 1.
Yeah, they look good. They look good. They're running the ball smart. I wish they'd do it a little faster so they can get the ball back and have another possession before this half ends. But
still got only 6 minutes left.
At least if they can punch it in. You know they're going for 2 if they score a touchdown,
obviously,
right? You got to. Not that I think they need to fear this Ipswich team, but still, you got to punch it in. Again, up the middle.
Again, definitely got the first down there. It looks like it.
I like that. Move the chains.
Yep.
Move the chains. Of course, that's the exact opposite of what I said the last time they had 3rd and short, but I was saying they should air it out. So, yeah, that's the way it goes. I'm going to change my mind this whole game. So 6:20 left on the clock in the first half. Ipswich 7, Triton 6. Tommy Lapham in the backfield. He's got O'Brien with him. He's going to look for the pass. It's that little dump over the middle to number 4. Is that Levitt?
No, Josh Darcy right there.
Josh Darcy. There we go.
Good pickup right there.
That's that. They love that pass. They love that little dump over the middle. They ran that against Marblehead a bunch of times until it cost them a lot on an interception, but it's a good play for them. It's that quick hitter. It's a little slant.
Seems to always be open right there, too.
Yeah. Well, if you're quick and if your quarterback can make that quick decision to go to you, it's going to work. Tommy back again. O'Brien in the backfield with him, and that's a timeout. And great job by the referees. I have no idea who called the timeout. All right, timeout by Ipswich.
Second timeout to half for them. What are we looking at? We each had 3 timeouts?
I think they each get 17.
17?
Based on the number of games I've gone to, and it seems like in high school football they get a ridiculous number of timeouts. It's probably 4 and a 30-second, or maybe it's 3 and a 30-second timeout, but it does seem like an awful lot. And there's the little timeout numbers on the scoreboard. They both say 3. I don't think they're meaningful at all.
No, because Ipswich tried to take it 2.
Yeah. Good timeout by Ipswich. I mean, Triton's moving the ball pretty solidly. Ipswich is definitely on their heels. The question is, are they going to get scored on, going to be able to do anything after that? They really looked, that offense didn't look like anything when they came out the last time. I mean, a 3 and out, including a bunch of flags. So hopefully Triton can keep that pressure up.
I need to try and get the nerves down, so should be more solid defense from now on.
All right, here we go. Let's punch this in right here, right? Second down.
On the 6.
Ball's on the 6.
Quick run to bring him in.
Tommy Lapham up the middle. A little delayed quarterback keeper.
Calling it right here?
I'm calling it right here.
Right,
like Tony Romo, I'm calling it right here, brother.
And
they jumped.
Oh, no.
Yeah, the flags. Free play. Free play.
To Dirk. Oh,
no,
right
couldn't do it. And they throw out another flag on that. That's all right.
Surprised he got the free play. I guess he already snapped it.
Yeah. So free play. So they're going to get 1st and goal pretty much at the 1 yard line. Now we'll get our Tommy Lapham delayed keeper.
This is where it is.
Yeah.
Offsides against Ipswich.
That's the second time, right?
Yeah, second.
At
Maybe
least.
be third time.
Yeah. You gotta remember that for the
second
second time. You gotta remember that for the next game.
Yeah.
Mr. Gundram, that's the most important stat apparently when
Yeah,
when you're
false
playing
starts.
against Triton. It's how many flags do they make you?
And goal to goal
they
from
induce.
The 1 yard line from Triton.
All right, here we go. Taking a long time to get this ball set. Not entirely sure why.
I don't know if they don't know where to mark it. What are they doing?
Moving the ball all around.
Looks like he's trying to move the ball back out. No, he places it down.
All right, so we're ready to go. I'm telling you, it's going to be a Tommy Lapham keeper right up the middle. You can see it coming.
4 yard line.
Somehow the ball's at the, no, it's first and down at the 1. Should be at the 1. Nope, there we go.
And is this another flag? I didn't see one get thrown up.
Nope, maybe somebody jumped on offense this time. We do not have the benefit of replay. Yeah, it's a false start. False start on the
A lot of
offense.
false starts tonight.
Yeah, so at the last home game, it was all kids getting injured.
Yep.
Like the kids were cramping up because it wasn't hot, but it was the first game of the season. They weren't hydrated enough. So that's not a problem tonight. Certainly is a problem with anybody being hot. Here we go again. Tommy takes the ball straight up the middle for O'Brien again. Stopped again, but he got really close.
I think it looks like he made it to its 2 or 3 yard line right there.
Again, we're killing a lot of clock though.
Yeah.
They took the ball over. I was hoping they were going to have 2 possessions and score twice. Not looking at that right now.
I don't think Ipswich might not even have time to get a good drive in, especially after last drive.
Well, it's not like they're going to throw the ball and stop the
That's
clock.
true.
So the only thing that's going to stop the clock with Ipswich is flags and timeouts. So Tommy back, one O'Brien back there with him. He's going to throw. This time he's looking left, and it's picked off. Almost picked off. Almost. 88 drop. That's 88's second time that he's touched a Tommy Lapham pass.
It's a tall wide receiver out there, too.
Second time he's dropped one.
Maybe that's why he's dropping him. He doesn't have any experience. The Ipswich quarterback doesn't throw it at all.
That's exactly right. He's not used to catching the ball, is he? Yeah. Tommy's got to stop finding him as his favorite receiver, though. That's bad news right there. All right, Tommy, let's go. Big Let's Go Vikings cheer coming out. Well, the Viking ship.
Definitely ending a little bigger. I think the soccer kids are here now, too. So all
right, here we go. There's the snap. He's going to hand the ball off. It's a flea flicker.
Brian
looking back for Tommy. Does he get the catch? And is he in? Is he in? He's in.
That's a great trick play right there. That was great.
Nice. There we go.
The flea flicker almost on the goal line. What a play.
Beautiful. O'Brien to Lapham. Beautiful.
I like Coach Sheehan throwing out some trick plays right there.
That was fantastic. All right. Why not? What do you got to lose? You're at home. It's first half. Beautiful. Tommy Lapham with the touchdown catch. Christian O'Brien with the throw. And our freshman on to kick the ball. Let's hope he makes this one. We'll pay attention to the refs this time. And the
refs looks to be in, but the last one did too.
There we go.
Okay,
all right.
There we go. All right. There was good.
We've learned our lesson. We're learning a lot of lessons tonight. That would definitely be one of them. So, looking good. 13-7.
Awesome play there. Tommy going back to his roots. So his wide receiver last year and still catch it.
That's right. Good little move to get that ball in there.
Yeah.
So I gotta say, last game that was at home, Tommy scored on a run on a quarterback keeper heading left, and the key block on that play was Gunnar Gustafson, who seemed to come out of nowhere and just lay this kid out right near the goal line to allow Tommy to come in and hit the pylon and score the touchdown. Absolutely beautiful. And one of those things where Tommy jumped up and went right to Gunnar, knew that he sprung him for that touchdown. So good stuff. And tonight we got the little flea flicker kind of play, a little trick play. That is good stuff.
Love seeing some trick plays, especially in high school football.
What else you got if not trick plays?
Yeah.
It's not like we're looking at full 3.5-hour games and with the blimp and everything else. So let's get some trick plays at least. So, all right, the last kick pinned him all the way back on the 17 after all the flags. So let's see what happens here.
See if we can get a good kick. That would help it a lot.
4 minutes. There's actually still plenty of time. I mean, if Ipswich tries to do something and stops it, that looked like offsides, and it was.
Yeah, another flag.
Offsides on number 4 on Triton.
Oh,
And they may call it back, and they may just let it go. Yep. If I was Ipswich, I'd decline that penalty. He got all the way up to the 40, unless they can tack it on at the end of the play, but it was definitely offsides on Triton.
Another offsides. Offsides if ball starts it. Kind of the main theme of this game so far.
Yeah.
Moving the ball all over the place.
Ipswich ball, first down and 10.
I think they'll probably tack it on at the end of the.
From their own 40-yard line.
Maybe they
No, I
decline.
guess not. They declined it.
Yeah, I decline it too. I mean, the last time that ball was pinned, so you don't want to have that kicker kick to you again.
No.
No, they get the 5 yards. They tacked it on at the end. Again, an MIA football rule book would be good for us.
Yeah, we don't have any of these yardage.
That's all right.
We'll just play it by ear. We'll see how.
We're learning. All right. Let's see something here. Ipswich cheerleaders getting their team fired up. Again, 2 backs in the backfield. There's the pitch to 21. He's got a hole, and he's out on the right side. A gain of at least 8 on that. That was a solid run.
Yeah, Rugo.
Rugo.
We haven't seen much of him tonight, but.
No, I think that's only his 2nd carry.
Yeah.
So I know I looked his name up once before, so there we go.
Gain of 9 yards will be second down and 1.
Oh, here comes Moran. I was wondering why he wasn't out
Call
there.
that a gain of 8. They got it. It's a long yard and a half to go for a first. And again, they're in the same set.
They've been all game.
No, they aren't. No. They only got one.
No, they still got 2
yeah,
back
they still
there
got 2
'cause
back.
the quarterback just stays.
2 back. Yep, you're right. I'm so
Right
used to
under
watching Triton where they're out of the shotgun. He's going to
he's
actually
gonna
pass
throw
the
it.
ball. He's airing it out. And it's
Right through the hands.
in and out of the hands. Who's that on defense back there? Number 3.
It's Gunnar Gustafson
Gunnar
right there.
Gustafson on D.
Good defense there.
So
First
actually-
pass of the game. Took him to the second quarter. There's only 3 minutes left.
Minutes left. And they go against Gunnar. You can actually recognize, I shouldn't even need to know the number. You can recognize him by the blue sleeves there.
Long sleeves.
So, the long sleeves and the long hair. All right, 3rd and short. So that Ipswich coach did what I said. You just air that ball out when you got a 2nd and short. Now the question is, can they actually get the rest of this yardage for the first? There he goes again.
Classic Ipswich.
It's driving me crazy. And it actually, well, now it's not bleeding time off the clock because it stopped after the incomplete pass. But still, 2 running backs in the backfield. And that's sort of, can't even call it an offset. There's the pitch.
Off
Almost.
Moran. Almost hit it. Looks like he got the first down, but still a good stop.
That was a great stop. So who is number 8 on Triton? Because number 8 on Triton nearly tipped that ball.
Dylan Levitt.
Dylan Levitt. That's.
We've seen on offense a little bit, but
we're
not
going to
much
see
defense.
that before the end of the night. He's going to get a fingertip on that ball.
So
that's
close on
That's
that
going to
one.
make a difference. That was really close. Dylan Levitt, great kid. Very good to see him back. He's playing all the way out on the cornerback. Dylan is. He's the closest kid to us right now.
Oh yeah.
On the far right. So that's a really good play to get all the way in there like he did. Drop back, another
nice
pass.
pass.
He actually catch that one. A screen out to the right, driven out of bounds.
Gunnar has a good
Well
tackle
before the
there.
first down, a good tackle. Nice. It's a way to wrap up and carry him all the way out of bounds. Good job, Gunnar.
Stopping the clock though, which is a little disappointing. Surprised second pass of the night. This drive already 2 passes.
Yeah.
This is something totally new.
So they're 1 for 2
Yeah.
passing the ball, and that was a quick screen. So let's see what happens here. Now the kid's got some enthusiasm for throwing the ball. Maybe he'll do it again. Nope, he's going to stand up and look around.
Did it last play too, even when the clock was running. He doesn't care where the clock.
Yeah.
What the clock's doing.
All right, here we go. Under center, 2 backs with him. He's back. He's
Another
throwing the
pass.
exact same play.
Looks like he got the first.
Not
but
quite the
brought
same
down
result.
quick.
They got a first down. Should have been held in bounds that time, right? No, he called it down. No, it's because they're moving the clock, but I think they're going to roll the clock after this.
He might have got pushed out of bounds. Clock is in. Oh no, the clock's
No,
in.
clock's running. Yeah,
All right,
yeah. Tamino kept him in bounds.
Solid play on defense.
Good job by Jack. You know, 2:20 left on the clock. 2 minutes, 19, 17, 16. They got a first down, but they got 36 yards to go, and they're moving the ball, but they're not moving it fast enough.
No.
It's taking them 2 minutes to get 20 yards. He's looking to him
Another
again.
pass.
Another pass play. He's looking to Gunnar.
Oh, got another
Nothing.
good defense.
Great defense.
No
by
flag on
Gunnar.
the play too. That's great defense.
Nope. Both knocking each other's arms. That's good. That's good football.
Yeah.
Nice job by Gunnar. So they've gone at Gunnar twice now, and twice Gunnar has come up big on defense. So
Yeah,
good
shut
for
that
him.
wide receiver down.
It's a good night. So with Levitt back, Gunner is no longer starting a wide receiver. So this is where he's getting all his action right now, and he's definitely playing well. So
yeah, showing he can still do a good job out there.
Yeah, do your job, right? It's Belichick always says.
Yes.
So here we go now. He's in his set again. Under the ball, under center. Oh, fumble right there, and they almost got it. Nope.
Fumble.
Smart job by Ipswich to fall on that ball.
Well, no getting to play at least, and the clock's still going to be running.
Yeah, this is when it gets painful. This is when you wish they had 3 or 4 minutes on the clock, so Triton could make something happen here.
Yep.
Someone taking a timeout.
So grab the fence. Yep.
Another timeout.
On the case.
Triton timeout. They got to make something happen here. They got to get that ball back.
She's going to film your recap.
So,
I'll tell you what.
so this is a big play in the game. I mean, if
Yeah.
they hold them right here and they get the ball back, they're going to at least have a couple of shots downfield. And the way Triton's been running the ball, you could almost see them, getting something on the outside and going all the way. The problem is if they let them get a first down here, then that clock's going to bleed, and there's just no way you're going to get enough time left on the clock. So, I think the head coach is telling them, you got to make a play, but you also can't let anything behind you.
Gotta stop him here.
If they get that first down, or if they get some yardage and make something happen, that's fine. Can't let a touchdown happen here, though.
Yeah, we really don't want to go into the half where it's tied up or losing right now.
No. Got to have that lead.
So you want to this is real important to
He's
get a
under
stop
center.
here.
He's ready to take the snap. He's actually going to take a snap. No, he isn't.
Nope. I think it's been every play now. I don't think he stopped.
Oh, this kid. I don't know. Number 10, Chad Pennington's number as it happens. Looking around. Finally, he's going to take the snap. They're going to run it straight up the middle. Absolutely
And he
nothing.
stuffed him.
Absolutely
Great
nothing.
defensive play.
That kid's gone nowhere.
That's a huge play for the defense
Really
right
good
there.
play. Tommy Lapham in on the tackle.
Play quarterback and make good plays on defense. That's what you need.
Tackled by Lapham and Wood.
Well, that's kind of not what you need. You need more players,
That's
so
true,
you
that's
don't have
true.
to have kids that are playing on both sides of the ball. But
Well, at
that's
least
all right.
he's doing it.
That's all right. We'll take what we get.
4th and 9.
4th and 9. They're going to punt this? No, they're going to go for
I
it.
think they're
Why
going
would
for it. Why
they
not?
go for it? Nope. Now they're huddling up.
I think this is the first huddle of the game. Could
The
usually
rare-
just stand ups.
The rare high school huddle.
Quarterback
Going to the
says he's going to
sideline.
the
They
coaches.
got to be calling timeout at some point here. No?
Well, the clock's not running.
So that's the thing. Without a play clock
Yeah,
in
there's
high
no
school,
play clock, that's
it's
true.
a little bit on the. Yeah, somebody wants to call timeout. The clock is stopped. Without a play call, or without a play clock, it's kind of on the referees to let the quarterback and let the coaches know how much time is left when it gets close. But it's frustrating if you're on the defense. You can't, you don't have any anticipation. So
They're going for it here.
All right, here we go.
They need a big stop.
here we go. Clock's still not running. It's going to run on the snap. Nope. Now we got to delay a game. Delay a game. Ipswich.
That's
Is that what it
huge.
is? No, a timeout.
Timeout.
Damn it. I was hoping for delay a game.
Alexandra, timeout. So
Yeah.
scan the crowd, okay?
Timeout
Oh.
called by Ipswich.
So again, we have an excellent camera crew here tonight. We have Ben, and we have
Cam,
Cam,
Cameron,
and we have Alexandra doing some good work tonight for us.
a big camera crew for us too. We're only used to just
Okay,
one
yeah.
cameraman.
Yeah, it's a little that's a little nervous making.
Oh
you
yeah,
know?
we got a lot of cameras on us.
So. All right, so we're getting our instructions for halftime, and unfortunately, although we have faces for radio, you're going to get to see us at the half, but that's all right. We'll do our best to recap. We're going to have our stats guy give us some good numbers to look at, something that he thinks is going to shape the game in the second half. So no pressure on him for the next minute and 46 seconds, but he's got to come up with something. So here we go. Finally, under center again. Same offensive set. Drops back. He's actually going to pass. He's going to get sacked. No, he gets rid of the ball. Almost intercepted.
Almost picked
Almost
off.
intercepted.
Check it around. That's a big stop though for the Vikings defense.
Is that Tumino?
Tamino.
Tamino
I don't
again.
think that was him. It was either.
Number 12.
Yeah, I checked Tamino.
Yep. Jack Tamino almost gets a sack on that.
Big play. Turnover on downs. I mean, he still got a minute 40.
They got plenty of time. They've got plenty of time. The way this offense can move the ball, they have plenty of time. A couple of quick strikes.
A big run too, and they definitely are capable of it.
Big run. They got plenty of timeouts. I mean, We don't really
We
know.
don't know, but I
we
think they've only taken one.
I think they have only taken one, so they probably have 16 left. So plenty of time to move that ball, plenty of time to get it down. Offensive line has got to give Tommy a little bit more time to throw it. Those quick slants aren't necessarily going to work too well for him.
Yeah, not a lot of time to march
not
up
in
the
this
field.
situation. Tommy takes the
Gonna
snap.
throw.
He is going to
Oh,
know
he's
he's
gonna
going to
run
run the ball. Quarterback keeper right
Oh,
up the
there
middle.
we go. That's
a lot
a
of room
big
to run.
run.
Flag on the play. They're going to bring it all back for a holding. That looked good.
Was that a flag? I don't think it was a flag.
Yeah, it was a flag.
Gain of 12 yards.
No, I think that was just a football getting tossed on the
First
sideline.
down.
Really?
Yeah, that was I don't think it was a
Beautiful.
flag.
All right.
I
You
thought
got better
that
eyes.
too, but
You got better eyes than I do. I saw that move and
I
I
saw
was
something
just
right here. That was just
out of
a football.
instinct. I'm thinking holding. All right, Tommy's back to throw
like
the
he's
ball
gonna
again.
throw.
He's going to let it go this time, right over the middle.
Right to
Short
Tamino.
to Tamino.
Tamino. Not a big gain.
Not a big gain. Couple of yards. Clock keeps moving. We're in 1 minute and 8 seconds left in the half. They need to move faster than this. Part of that is the refs. The refs got to set the ball. They just lost 8 seconds on the refs setting the ball down.
And now Tommy's going to help Jack fix his
Yeah,
shoulder
there we
pads.
go.
This is wasting
Yep.
a lot of time.
Sheehan not happy with the burning a timeout with that. But that's all right. A little namaste. Let's just make this happen, right? Let's just make this happen. That's all right. It's actually not a bad timeout. You know, you got a second and
Or the broadcasters.
a second and long. Take a minute, figure out exactly what you're gonna do. You know, it's in the end, it's not such a bad timeout. I mean, maybe they're gonna regret it because they don't have it later, but gives them a second to reset, get themselves ready for this next play. So we got Tumanio in the slot. We got Christian O'Brien in the backfield with Tommy. He's going to take the snap. He's going to look. He's going to look. He's looking to Tumanio again. No, he's going to Durkin.
Jared Durkin.
Jared Durkin goes
There we
down.
go.
First down easily. Clock's going to stop now with 50 seconds. So the clock stops on a first down until they get the ball set, and then it's going to start to roll again. So they need to move as quick as they can. They only lose a couple seconds before the next snap.
All right.
Tommy spikes the ball. Second down long. We're looking at 45 seconds to get themselves down the field and score something now.
Second down and 10.
I think they're on
The
the 45 right now.
wind, I can't tell if the wind is for them or against them, because if you look to the field goal post to our left, the flags are blowing to the left. If you look to the field goal post to the right, the flags are blowing to the right. So unless we're sitting in a vortex of Hurricane Jose, this doesn't make any sense. We'll see what happens. They're only at the 50. They got a long way to
Tommy's
go.
going to keep it. Not give any yards.
Not enough yards. That clock is still going to roll. 38 seconds. It's moving fast now. Triton gets set up as quick as they can. They're still losing time. 30 seconds.
Just under
30 seconds.
now.
We're almost at the half.
So it's
They
30
got to
10.
roll. They got to roll. They got to roll. They got 25 seconds, 24 seconds. This time is going by way too fast. They got to throw the ball deep. There's nothing else they can do here. Nope. They go to the sideline.
All right, stops. Oh, it's fourth
Yeah,
down.
but it's fourth down.
Well, I mean, it doesn't really make a difference. 17 seconds left anyway, so why not just go for it?
Yeah, they got to go for it deep here now. And I'm not sure why they were going on the quick screen pass on a third and long like that. I guess except to stop the clock, which they certainly did. Dylan Shute back in the game, heading out to the far left wide receiver.
Got 2 hours here on each end, so.
2 on each side. Still got O'Brien in the backfield. Tommy's not keeping the ball on this. He's definitely got to air it out.
Have to. 7
Drop
yards
back.
to go.
He's got decent protection, plenty of time.
Oh,
Ooh, chunked over the middle. I think he got blocked a bit. Now
Yeah.
that's a turnover on downs.
All right, 11 seconds left, so just make sure you don't score here so you can still have the lead going to the half.
Yeah, now if you're Ipswich, do you actually drop back and throw the ball like crazy? No.
I don't think you
I
got
don't
this
think so.
quarterback.
I think this is the moment in the game where we sit back and think to ourselves, what in the world are we going to say at halftime to recap a 13-7 kind of weird game so far?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not been what we expected. But I'm not going to say any more until we get to halftime. Got to save whatever little thoughts are in my head about this game until we're on camera. So here we go. We got Triton's just going to play way back, I imagine. Let them have anything they want up the middle. 11 and a half seconds to go on the clock. Ipswich in its normal set. Roll the ball out to the right. There's the pitch, and it's a fumble.
And it was shut down. That clock should just run out.
Yeah.
That's gonna
And
come
run.
back,
It's going to
I
take us to
think.
the half. No, it's taking us to the half. There we go.
Those little pitches, though, I think that might catch up to them though at the end of the game. They've almost got a couple plays.
That play brings us to the end of the half.
I'm coming over there, Liam.
All right.
13. Ipswich 7.
We're gonna have to stand up to do it.
Winning 50,
There we go.
50.
You let me know when you're ready.
6-4, 5-1.
All right, so we'll. You got anything exciting you want to say?
Let's see. Probably talk about maybe, you know, after a bad first drive for them. Something like that. I think I'll just talk about that.
$28.
Okay, we're good.
Switch to 3.
Okay, we're at halftime here. It's 13-7. Triton has the lead after a surprising missed field goal attempt, or a point after attempt after a pretty decent drive. It's been a strange game so far, kind of on a strange evening. Liam?
Yeah, I mean, we thought Triton was going to come out firing and have a quick touchdown on the first drive, but quick 3 and out was not what we were looking for. And then Ipswich came back and scored a touchdown, but started coming back for Triton. They're playing a lot better. So, I mean, hoping to just trying to continue in the second half.
Yeah, I got to say, when Ipswich got the ball in the first half and they marched right down the field and scored a touchdown, it did not look like the Triton defense that we've seen for at least the first game and a half of the season.
Yeah, no.
And so it was a little unnerving, but Triton's defense has stepped up. They really hadn't given anything up since that. It's been pretty solid. So I think what we're looking for in the second half is a lot more of that from the defense. On offense, Triton has aired it out a bit. Tommy's throwing the ball a little bit more. But we have seen a lot of run plays, and again, up the middle seems to work for them better than anything else.
Yeah, exactly. A couple screen passes here and there have been working, but that run game's been doing really good for them tonight.
So we'll spend halftime working on the names so that we actually can pronounce some of the Ipswich players' names, and when we come back, we'll be in better shape.
Yep.
Coming back for the half. Thanks.
Cut to 1.
Oh, man.
All right, we're clear. Alexandra, can you hand that down? Okay, take a break. We're going to start with this camera here as they start off the half, okay?
Okay. Wait, that cam right there? Or with it over there?
We're going to do the exact same thing as we start the half, okay?
Okay.
Take a break for now.
I like leave this here. My headset.
Have him shut down camera 2 to save some battery.
Can I like leave this here?
But turn it off.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And have them turn their intercoms off.
I can go tell them because I think they took them off. I'm gonna have to tell them.
One note. One note. One note.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Triton. Go Vikings! I'm loving this. And this now is the Triton High School Marching Band. Our drum majors this year are Tyler Jacobs and Gabrielle Dussault. Our show is called One, and we're going to do the first half of it for you. Enjoy.
individual, undivided, alone, unique, full, single, united, unique, individual, united. One note. One Direction. One idea.
Eddie? No, 0 of them.
One section.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, the Triton Viking Marching Band. Enjoy the rest of the game and go Vikes!
microphone.
What's up, man? What you doing?
Yeah, my brother's here.
I'm just chilling.
I can't move my fingers to text.
Nice. Nice.
Do you guys want to start off the half with anything, or do you want to just do a recap at the end?
We'll just do a recap.
Sounds good.
I'm sitting down over here.
Okay, Alexander, we're not going to do the broadcasters coming into the half. We're going to do it at the end of the game as a recap, okay?
Is it a recap? Hey, what's up, brother? Are you here broadcast? What? You here broadcasting on TV? Oh, Sam. What's up?
You're fine.
Are you going to chill with me?
What?
Are you going to chill with me?
What?
Yeah.
For 16 years, there's been one person on the sideline for almost every game or match played here at Triton. Countless rolls of tape, pre-wrap, and more ice than the Ice Bucket Challenge. Kelly Spur has kept players in games, rehabbed them back to playing strength, and been an overall supporter of Triton Athletic Program. Kelly, on behalf of all the coaches, past and present, here at Triton, please accept this small token of our appreciation. Hey, Blue! Let's send her off! You'll be missed.
Okay, Sam, go ahead and get the intercom up and running again.
Okay.
Cameras on.
Mr. Lathrop, am I starting over there again?
Wherever you'd like to be. Guys, I'll let you know when we're coming back, okay? All right, can you hear the cameras? Can you hear them?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Alexandra is just powering up now.
All right.
You guys just about ready? I know, I'm going to bring up sound now.
All right, welcome back to Newbury. We're ready to go for the second half here. Triton is going to be kicking the ball off to Ipswich to get this game going, and 13-7 coming back. Hopefully, we can see like a quick stop, quick turnaround, quick score. Let's put this game away early in the third quarter. By the end of it, at least want to see a nice, healthy lead. So.
Would be very helpful for this game.
Yes.
Nice comfortable lead. Cruise in the first quarter.
Kicks off. It's a little bit shorter than before. Picks up around the 15. A lot of room to run.
Before
right
he
up
just
the middle.
rushes right through
way
defense.
too much room.
Joe takes him down, the kicker. He rushes right at that defense on every kick.
Solid tackle right at the 50, but that's giving him a short field to start things off.
Yeah.
So looking back at that first half, we saw 6 sweeps and 8 inside runs by Ipswich. That's pretty balanced, Liam.
Yep, very balanced with the running play. Honestly, I thought there were a lot more sweeps than there was inside runs, but pretty balanced amount there for Ipswich. And then they started getting the passing game too.
They did, actually, yeah. They had 5 passes. They only completed 3 of them, but and actually they only threw the ball 5 times. That's insane. We'll talk about Triton's offense when they come out on the field, but solid by Triton's defense to hold them to only 6 to 7 points, but we got to see what happens here. He's going to run the ball. Quarterback keeper, too much room. And that's going to be almost all the way for a touchdown. Nice saving tackle.
That's the exact opposite of what we were just looking for.
Yep,
No
beautiful
quick
tackle by
3-and-out.
Dylan Levitt, but no, that was not a 3-and-out.
No.
That was a fast start. That's the way to come out of the locker room if you're Ipswich. Get that ball and just make something happen right away.
Defense looking very flat right now.
Very flat. 2 plays, and bam, just like that, their first and goal. Actually, you know what it is? It's that kickoff put them all the way at the 50.
Yep.
You know, you're set back on your heels already. So he's in the set. Quick snap. Ball up the middle.
And he's in.
He's in.
Second
Wow.
rushing touchdown of the night for him.
Less than a minute and a half into the second half. Less than a minute and a half, and bam, they score a touchdown.
It's only 33 seconds it took him.
Tie ball game, just like that. That is, oh, you're right, less than a, I was thinking
11
12.
minute quarters.
You're right, it's 11-minute
It took him
quarters.
33 seconds to score.
30 seconds. 3 plays.
Yep.
They
Just
should
like
have
that, we're tied up.
been 3 and out. This is not the 3 and out we were expecting. That's not what you want as a defense for a 3 and out. Hey, we get to see the offensive lineman kick the ball again.
That's true.
Here we go. Love this kid. He's back. Ball's up. And again.
It sneaks it through every time. That goes through the one. Yep. All right, Ipswich takes the lead 14-13.
You don't call too many offensive linemen sneak. That's not usually their nickname, but this kid earned a nickname already. 71 the sneak.
Just getting it over that field goal post.
All right, so that was painful. We're at 14-13 just like that. 3 plays in, less than a minute into the second half, and already Triton gives up a touchdown drive.
And a quick touchdown drive.
That is not at all what we expected. But plus side, we get to talk about Triton's offense pretty soon.
That's true.
As soon as they get the ball on this kickoff.
Looks like O'Brien and Durkin in the backfield again.
Gunner up there on the line for one of the blockers right at the initial contact there after the kick. So remember last time they kicked, it was almost like a attempted onside.
Yeah.
It was kind of a weird little kick. So are they going to try that again?
Kicker's whispering something to him, so maybe they will.
Same kicker, 71. He's the sneak. Let's see what he's got.
Signaling him.
Kids coming in. Yeah, it's just a sort of screaming kick.
I think it's Sam Rennick just picking it up. Great
nice.
run. There you
nice
go. Brings it over the 50.
He's over the 50. So we're playing the short field the whole night. Here we go. 49 yards to go for a touchdown. Let's make it happen just as fast. Right back down the field. So, talking about Triton's offense in the first half. Tommy Lapham with about a 50% completion rate. I think he was 5 for 10. He also caught the touchdown pass from Christian O'Brien, right?
Yep. That was 11 passes in the half.
Let's make something happen. O'Brien in the backfield with Tommy. He's in the shotgun set. 2 receivers right, 1 on the left, 2 on the left. I take that back.
Almost another false start from Ipswich there.
Checking the play, looking at it again. I think we got Dylan Levitt on the far left.
Otto O'Brien up
Dylan
the
Shoot,
middle.
sorry.
O'Brien carries.
Just a little bit of a gain there, maybe 1, maybe 2 yards.
Gain of a yard.
Oh, 1 yard.
Yeah, 1 yard on that. Yeah, so we got Dylan out here on the far left. I can't see who's on the far right. O'Brien moves to Lapham's left. He's still in the shotgun set. He's going to be in it all night. Quick play, quick slant.
Oh, I
Ball's
think it's
dropped.
Dirk and he dropped it.
That was a tough one. It was hard to tell whether he was going to Tominio or, am I saying that? I'm still not saying that.
Tomino.
By the end of the season, we'll have this down. That's all right. So now they go trips right. They got Shoot on the far left. O'Brien to Lapham's left.
Gotta make something
Here's
happen
the
on this
snap.
3rd down.
Something's got to happen here. They got to have a big
Go
play.
for
They got
another
to make
pass.
something. He's got tons of
Right
time,
up the
and he's
middle.
got
Look
him.
at Dylan Levitt.
Beautiful
Great
play.
pass there.
Beautiful play, Dylan Levitt. Welcome back.
Lots of time. That's what we need to give him. The offensive line gave Tommy
Yep.
lots of time and panned out all right.
Ton of time. I'm going to like that. I'm going to like saying Dylan Levitt, welcome back. I'm going to say that all the way through Thanksgiving, I think. So it's good to have him. He's had a bunch of catches tonight. We're in a good
He's
shape.
got
We'll
2
get
or
the
3
numbers on
already.
that. Yeah, at least. We'll get the numbers on it as soon as we can.
First down and 10 from the Ipswich 30.
So O'Brien behind Lapham now. Here's the snap. Gives it to him up the middle. He's
Up
going to
the
get
middle.
more
Oh,
than
he
a few
trips up and
yards.
there we go.
Going to get almost 10 on that play.
Christian
Beautiful
O'Brien
run.
carries.
Beautiful run. There we go. So you know what, Liam, you said it. They had to get something on that 3rd down.
They had
Big conversion right there. Big conversion.
Found him right up the middle. Perfect play.
Results in a first
Fantastic.
down.
Oh, 1st down. He did get to 10 there.
Keep moving it. Keep
First down
moving these
and
chains.
10
Keep
for
moving that ball.
Triton from the Ipswich
O'Brien again setting up
21.
behind Lapham. Offset slightly to the right.
Wide receiver switching up to Dirk on the left side now. Think he's gonna hand it. Oh, Tommy
No,
keeps
Tommy
it.
with the keeper. Tries to make a little jump move. Doesn't quite work. Gets about 5 yards though. That's the thing. They're getting when they pound that ball. For the most part, they're getting positive yardage
Yeah.
and sometimes 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 yards on a play. So,
Just march up the field. I'd rather see him take out some time off the clock too.
oh, you got a hot date. You got to get home pretty quick. What are you saying, Liam?
I still don't know. I don't like his quick drives. His quick drives scare me.
that quick one by
Yeah, after that
barely
quick
got
drive, I
settled
don't
in.
want him to get the ball for that
Yeah.
much longer.
Another handoff up the middle. This time tripped up way too quick.
Oh, that's the.
He may have lost the ball, but it's hard to
I
tell.
think he's
No,
already
I
down.
don't think so.
Christian O'Brien, the
Yeah.
back
He kept it.
carrier.
O'Brien good. Kept that one in his hands.
All right, another 3rd down. Gotta convert this one again.
Triton does move the ball quick. I'll give them that. I mean, it's not a lot of time between snaps.
Third down and 5.
It's a lot of plays.
They don't stop after every play either.
They don't. They don't look around all the time. Tommy's back. O'Brien behind him. Again, looking sidelines. Another play's calling in. We're getting a switch. Tamina
Levitt
going
and Tamina.
inside. Levitt going on the outside. Tommy's looking for somebody. He's got plenty of time. Nice little easy
Over
pass.
the middle to
Beautiful.
O'Brien.
O'Brien, he's in. He's
And
in.
he's
He's
in.
in. He's in. That's
O'Brien
fantastic.
touchdown.
That is fantastic. Lapham to O'Brien. O'Brien to Lapham. Whatever it takes. Let's make it happen.
Simple
like it.
play. Putting it in. There we go.
I like it. I like it. I like it. There we go. That is good stuff. Yeah, they going for 2 here. You know why not? I mean, you're going up against the sneak on the kicker. You gotta do something. Yeah, they're going for 2. I think. Nope.
Someone
See what
switched it out.
happens.
Yeah,
Yep.
like the last time, or 2 touchdowns ago.
So I've seen them run the kind of the sweep, almost like the option sweep on the 2-point conversion. Not sure what they're gonna do here. Here comes Dylan on the motion. Lapham's going to keep it. It is the option sweep, but he's going to keep it.
He's going to
gonna
get it in. There we go. 2 points.
Nicely done. Nicely done.
Two-point conversion.
Tommy Lapham looking good. Christian O'Brien looking good. The offense looking good.
Great drive.
Let's
right
play
there.
football. It's good stuff.
41 seconds to go in the third.
Good
Now
stuff.
they're up by a touchdown too. All more comfortable lead.
21.
So less than 4 minutes into the second half, and we got 2 touchdowns already.
A lot of action already. in this
Not
half.
a lot of defense, but
Nope.
a lot of action. It's good stuff. So in case you're curious, tonight, Mr. Liam, we got Manchester. Is that Manchester Essex? No, next weekend, Manchester Essex is going to be at Ipswich or Ipswich at Manchester Essex. I don't know which. September 29th. Next game for Triton is going to be here, or rather, sorry, it's going to be at North Reading. Then they have Newburyport, October 6th. That's fun.
That's gonna be a fun game.
Here.
And that's here too this year?
Here. It's good
That's
stuff.
going to be a great game.
Game after that is Amesbury here. Another good night, October 13th, and then October 20th they head to Masco. Just down the road, not so bad. But back-to-back games against Newburyport and Amesbury at home.
2 awesome games.
Should be good stuff.
Joe with the kick. Oh, just
There's a kick, a little squibbler. The middle, fielded at about the 35, 25-30.
there's a quarterback
Too
getting
much,
on there.
too much.
Return action.
All the way out to
Bring
the
that out of
sideline
bounds.
on the left. This time they only make it out to about the 43, 44-yard line, but still. Triton special teams not having a great night,
Nope.
to be honest.
And they got to prevent this another quick drive here because this is exactly what happened the last time.
Yeah.
Got it up pretty far up the field and brought it right in.
Here we go. So here's the adjustments. I mean, high school quarterback, defensive coordinator, trying to make adjustments that fast coming out of the half. That's not easy. I mean, you
No.
only saw 3 plays.
Exactly.
It's not like you can see what they did differently. And honestly, I didn't see anything surprising out of Ipswich that they did different last time. They just somehow they found the right way to go. So is he in the same set? Yep. He's got two running backs back, 2 receivers to the right side, the strong side. He's going to slide out. He's going to make that pitch. And there we go. Beautiful tackle.
Oh, great tackle
Beautiful tackle.
there. There's that. Tommy again.
Tommy
Another big
Lapham.
defensive play.
Sticking somebody. Got to like it. That's like a pitcher coming up and hitting a home run, you know? Quarterback making a big tackle. It's good stuff. All right, 2nd and long. And here we go again. It's going to take him a good solid 20 seconds to set up this next play.
At least he's going to stop it in a second, ask for the play.
Same set. Same set with the running backs offset to the right. He's got 2 receivers
Yep, see,
right.
there it is.
Again, they got everybody stacked up on the weak side of the ball. They're not running it left.
Nope.
I can tell. He's screaming out something. Can't have much time left. Referee's arm goes up. Got to be like 5 seconds left to snap this ball.
Brought
Here we
down
go.
again.
They are going to run it left. He's going to
Quarterback keep it.
for
A nice
nothing.
tackle. There's that enough. Dylan Levitt, another big play.
Love it.
Tackle by Dylan Levitt.
Good stuff. 3rd and long.
A gain of 3 yards.
Third
Got to
and
make
7.
the move here.
Got to stop him here.
Got to stop him right here.
This is the 3 and out, or this is the, hopefully 3 and out we're looking for earlier.
Right. They went 3 and out last time.
Yep.
It was just the wrong kind of 3 and out. So,
Ball is on the Ipswich 47-yard
all right, a little bit of switch rollover on this play. They still got their 2 running backs in the backfield.
I think they run the
Number
same
5.
formation every single play.
But you know what? They pulled out 21.
Yeah, and the new guy,
Unless
and we
he's
got,
on the, no, they're calling a timeout now. They're confused.
God, they're running back in 25. I don't see 25 on here.
Yeah. And 25 got a New Jersey, I guess.
Yeah.
There we go. So tonight, Newburyport's playing at Masco. So that's actually going to be an important game for Triton to watch.
Yeah.
Not while they're playing this one, but
But
you know,
after.
later on the film, since they get to play both those teams coming up this season. And Bishop Fenwick at Pentucket. So Pentucket is meaningful, of course, because it's the Thanksgiving Day game, which I believe is here again this year.
think so.
Which is nice. Hoping it's a lot of snow, nice and cold. It's always the best kind of game for Thanksgiving. Brings out the big alumni crowd. It's good stuff. So here we go. Yamanakis in the set. He's got his 2 running backs behind him, offset right. 2 running backs or 2 wide receivers to the left. He's going to go left with the option.
Oh, and
It's a
25
pitch.
almost drops it.
Got to catch him behind the line, but they don't.
Oh,
Gets
I don't
about
think he
7,
got
8
it.
yards, but
Don't
short of
think
the
he got
first.
it.
Number 25,
Short of the
ball
first.
carrier.
25 almost dropped that ball, too. I think that's going to come back to bite him by the end of the game.
Yeah,
These
we don't
little
know who
pitches.
25 is, huh?
No, he must have been, I don't know, it might be 21, Matt Ruby. Might have changed the jersey, maybe.
21 with a different jersey. Could be. Could be. So they're going for it. 4th and 1. They're going for it. They're going to run the ball right up the middle. What else did you do in a situation like
Exactly.
this? You got a quarterback that can keep it. Of course he's going to stand up and
Of
look
course.
around. This kid's driving me nuts. All right, Chad Pennington, snap the ball. Here we go. Defense gets set down again.
This would be a huge
He's
stop right here.
confused. He's got to call timeout again.
All
That's
right.
the 2nd timeout in this series, in this set of downs.
Timeout called by Ipswich.
I might come back to haunt him at the end of the game.
Yeah, that's tough. I mean, you know, on the one hand, you say you don't want to call a timeout and waste it
But this is a big fight
in
for
the
them.
early or midway through the 3rd quarter. On the other hand, it's a big play, and you don't want to give it all up. I mean, they give Triton the ball right here. It's exactly where Triton had the ball when they went all the way down the field and scored. So All right, now they're set. They're going to come out. This kid can't possibly come out of it and look around this time, right?
I hope not. It wouldn't
They
surprise
go
me.
into the set. Yeah, it wouldn't.
All
And he's
right,
going to
there
run
we
the
go.
ball. It's going to be the
Gonna
right. He's
keep
going to
it?
quarterback keep
No,
it.
he
He's got
got
the
it.
first. He's got more.
First and more.
Escapes it. Tackle by Wood.
Good run by Yamanakis. Is that how we're saying it?
Let's see. Yanakakis.
Yanakakis. Close.
First down and 10 for Ipswich.
All right.
Triton
Clock's
40
moving. We
yard
got
line.
5 minutes left in this quarter. 21-14 game. Feels like it's more than that, but it's only 21-14. Oh, too much room, too much room, too much room. He's right up the middle. That's going to score. That kid is having a night.
Yeah, he is.
Kid is having a night.
Had a lot of carries, and that paid off for him.
And that's just a simple off tackle.
Exactly.
There wasn't anything special about that.
Nope.
Ran the ball off tackle and caught Triton sleeping on that one.
It was a 40-yard
Not just defensive breakdown. It's happened the past 2 drives for them.
Yeah. And I want to say it's both times to the right side, but I'm not.
I think it's the right
I
side
think it's
both
been the
times.
right side the whole time, yeah.
That's where all the breakdowns have been so far.
Something's going wrong on the left side of Triton's defense tonight. They are not stopping them. And now here comes the sneak.
Sneak is
Setting
back out
himself
for
up.
more.
Yeah, we're seeing too much of him, I gotta say. Love the kid, but we're seeing too much of him.
Oh, big kick this time.
A lot of
That
loft.
one's through.
There we go.
All right.
Use
tie
the
game.
use the pitching wedge on that one to put it over. So there we go. This has been an offensive explosion. 3 touchdowns in the last less than 7 minutes.
After
That
they scored
is-
one last week,
That
too.
is nuts. Yeah, they scored 1 touchdown last week against Newburyport. So that either says something about Newburyport's defense or a real failure here out here by Triton. Something's going wrong. That's all right. Plenty of time to step up. There's the Archangel, Gabe Butts, not in pads tonight. Not sure why. All right, let's see what happens now. It's Durkin, right?
Yep, Durkin number 9.
Durkin and O'Brien back. They had a decent run back last time. It was,
I think it was Sam Rennick last
yeah,
time.
it was, yep. They did that little squib kick.
I'm going to have a feeling they're going to do it again. They've done it almost every time.
Yeah. Yeah, hasn't hurt him yet, so.
Nope.
This kid doesn't seem to have a big boot, so we'll see what happens, though.
Yep.
They do this
There
little
we go,
roll him
24,
inside
25.
thing. There we go, another squib. It's
Big
gonna
bounce.
be solid. Held on to the ball. It's about all you want on that.
Who
About
ran
at
it back there? Let's
38-yard line or so. Not quite the 40.
Oh, Kylo Doyle, the freshman backup
Kylo
quarterback,
Doyle.
bringing that one in.
Good for him.
Yeah.
So he had a funny moment. His first snap on varsity. So he's a freshman, right?
Yep.
So
Freshman.
playing against Marblehead, first snap, Tommy has to come out for a play. Shooken up or cramps or something. So Kyle O'Doy steps back and gets the snap and turns the wrong way with the ball. The running back's on the other side of him.
Tommy with the sneak
Tommy
in the
with
middle.
the keeper. He's going to get about 7, 8 yards on that. About 7. Good little run. Yeah, so that's where you see what happens to a kid like that. Like you turn and the running back's just not there. Smart thing he did is he followed his back.
Yep.
He just turned, looked, and see where his running back was, and ran after him. I don't think he gained more than a yard, but good smart play, good heads-up play, and good for Triton that they got a kid playing quarterback as a freshman.
Yeah. But they got a feature in the quarterback right there.
Yeah. So here we go. Tommy back. He's got O'Brien out to his right. Here's the snap. Hands it to O'Brien right up the middle.
Oh, it's
Not
good
getting
stuff.
anywhere. No, he did.
Oh,
he
no,
got a
he
couple
did. He
yards.
stepped
Got
by.
a couple yards.
Ryan carries.
Bounced it outside a little. 3rd and short again. It's a decent crowd section tonight. Fans of Triton student section has filled up pretty well.
Yeah, definitely got bigger since the first half.
Ipswich student section non-existent. It's okay. They got, the parents here. What can you do? All right, here we go. Here's the snap. Up the middle again.
And O'Brien looks
O'Brien,
like
he's got it.
First down. There we
Solid,
go.
solid run.
That's all you need there.
Yeah.
Get the first down, keep moving up the field.
Actually, the way the defense is playing, I hate to say this, keep the ball in the offense's
Exactly. That's
hands.
what I'm saying. I want to keep it as long as possible.
Yeah.
Ipswich 49-yard.
Drain this clock. Keep that offense on the field. It's good stuff. So we got a 1st and 10 again. O'Brien offset to the left. We got two receivers out here to the right, two to the left. Cantil, who's on our side. It's got Dylan Shoot over here. No, he's going across the middle to Tumino. Killing that name. Tumino, killing it again. He's a basketball player, too. You would think after last year I'd have that down a little bit. It's all right.
We'll get it by the end of the basketball season.
Yeah. Lapham looked good.
Yep.
Lapham looked good. Quick short
Solid
pass.
Just keep marching with the field. Clock's going to keep running, too.
O'Brien straight up behind Lapham this time. He's still got Dylan Shoot here out here on the far left. Can't see what it is on the inside on the slot. Tumino must be on the slot on the right side. Probably Levitt on the far right.
Yeah, I think we got
back.
leverage.
He's going up the middle again. Again,
Solid
a big
run.
game by O'Brien. Nice, look at that.
Another first down.
Fantastic. So when we start the fourth quarter, we're going to tell you how many first downs Triton has this game, because good Lord, it seems like a lot.
Yeah.
And our stats guy's nodding his head like, yeah, it does seem like a lot. Mr. Gundram on the stats. Going to keep us informed all game long, right? All right. Again, O'Brien directly behind Lapham. Steps out, gives him protection. Nice job on the block.
The
Oh, it's going to be a little
short.
A little bit short.
Durkin trying to come up with that pass right there.
Lapham's been short a couple times going
Yeah,
down the field like
tonight.
that. So, but he has had time. That's a good thing.
Yep.
O'Brien with a good block, getting plenty of protection. Tumino comes off. Who's number 4? It just came on for him.
Josh Darcy, I think, is coming in.
Second and long. Look for the sweep here. Look for them to run the ball outside, see if they can catch Ipswich in what we thought was going to be Ipswich's weakness going into this game.
Yeah, it hasn't really been exposed.
Levitt motion left. Here's the snap. They go for it right up the middle. No, Tommy keeps it. Yep.
I only think he got a couple
yards
there.
Not much more.
Another big third down. This is about where the last time was. And
here we go again. Yep.
Converted last time. We'll try to do it again.
It's another one. First downs and third down conversions. That would be a good thing to see, Mr. Gundram. We get to the when we get that timeout before we go into the fourth quarter. I feel like Triton's had the ball the whole time, because every time Ipswich has scored, it's been quick.
Fast.
It's been too quick. So.
Taking a lot of time to figure out a play.
Here we go.
There we go.
Some kind of timeout. I don't know if it was the referees calling that timeout, but the clock stopped briefly. Now we're in a minute and 23 left in the third. So this will be Triton's second possession in this quarter. They scored the first time. They're the third and long again. Tommy all the way over the middle. Beautiful pass.
Again.
Did he catch it?
Awesome catch.
Fantastic.
Dylan Levitt having some great games tonight.
Welcome back. That is fantastic. And plenty of time. Plenty of time for Tommy.
That's a big key right now.
Time to get that ball down the field.
First half, he was having some struggles with that. Offensive line wasn't helping him out, but
another third down conversion.
Yeah, another big third down conversion. There we go.
At the 12-yard line, Tommy takes a snap. He's got the ball right up the middle again.
O'Brien brings
O'Brien still pushing, still pushing.
A workhorse out there tonight. He's just getting those extra yards.
He is. He's having a good game. I mean, he's been solid. And honestly, you look at those pass plays. He's not going out to catch the ball. He's staying in on protection. So he's giving Tommy plenty of time.
He's even got a touchdown pass tonight.
Yeah, that's right. He does. Yeah. Good point. He's got a touchdown pass. All right, Tommy back with O'Brien directly behind him. Dylan Shoot on the far right this time. Levitt on the far left. Nope, Levitt coming on the motion rather.
On the far left.
Durkin's on the far left. Tommy on the keeper. Tommy on the keeper.
Is he in?
And he is at the one at the. Oh, it's painful. So close.
Clock's running. This should probably take us to the end of the third quarter.
Yeah, this probably will. 10 seconds left. They're not going to get a playoff. Bring that ball all the way down to the scoring end of this field. No, he's not going to get a playoff at this point. There we go.
All right, there's the end of the third quarter.
That ends the third, and it's tied. Tied at 21.
What a high-scoring game. What's going on here?
This is kind of nuts. So I came into this game fully expecting something close to a blowout, if not a dominant performance by Triton. And, we saw that. So correct me if I'm wrong, but Ipswich, the first time they've had the ball at the beginning of the game and at the beginning of the second half, they just drove down the field and scored touchdowns.
And fast touchdowns, too.
Fast touchdowns.
Not taking their time. They were not messing around.
that you come out of the locker room and you're not ready to play defense, and
They're
that'll hurt
flat-footed
you.
out there.
Yeah, and and also Triton started the game with the ball and went that 3 and out that just didn't look like Triton. Then all of a sudden, boom, it's 7-0.
And a lot of good drives, a lot of long, good drives.
Yeah.
Really want.
Yeah, Triton is good. So now looking at the statistics for that first 3 quarters of this game, Eric Gundram's putting the numbers together for us. 2 things we're curious about is first downs for Triton and conversions on third, and they've got 10 first downs in this game, which in a high school game is a lot of third downs. And they've converted all 3 of their third downs, 3 for 3 on third and long, although it feels like it's a lot more than that. Oh, 3 third down completions, that's what it is. So 3 times they've had to go. There we go again. It's going to be another free
False
play.
start too, yep.
Free play, and he just threw it over his head.
Pass intended for shoot is incomplete.
Almost got one.
Free play though, that's all
A
right.
little bit taller. And actually, that'll give you a first down too.
Yeah, that's huge.
So they are not going to run the little flea flicker again. I don't
think so. I think it's going to be a little unprepared for it this time.
It would be a pretty gutsy call to run the exact same trick play. Put you in there. Bechtold on the sideline, 77. Looks like he's a little banged up or something. He's usually in there on offense, I think. Here we go, Tommy. High snap.
Fake pass and
right up the middle, and that's the score.
Another touchdown for him.
Brian with the touchdown. Beautiful.
There we go.
Another running touchdown for Triton. That is fantastic.
Taking the lead.
So he's been solid, just going straight up the middle this whole game. I mean, when they go back and look at film, he's going to have, I don't know if it's 100 yards, but it's going to be like 80-plus yards.
Yeah, easily.
Just running the ball up the middle. It's been solid as it gets. And here we go. Let's make this one. Let's not put this game in jeopardy for that kind of thing.
And the kick.
Up.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, now we've learned our lesson.
Yeah,
We'll
watch those referees first. I'm still convinced that went through that first time.
Yeah, we'll have to go back and look at the tape.
The score is now Triton 28.
All right, 20-21. Now lockdown defense now, please. That's what they need. That's what they need.
No quick drives.
No quick drives. Lock them down, make it happen. Tommy and the offensive unit has to feel pretty good. That offensive line has been fantastic tonight.
Especially second half right now.
I'm going to say it all starts with the center. Travis Madden, he's got a heart as big as his brother Max, who also played center. And looking good tonight. They're looking really good. The offensive line all the way across the board has looked solid. So if they can keep the offensive line play up and they can just get something happen on defense, they'll be in good shape.
Monaco to kick off for Triton.
So we got to work a couple things we got to remember for the next game, Liam. We need food water delivered.
Yep, that'll be very key.
While we're here. We got to get that drone flying up overhead so we can get the aerial view of this game. Otherwise, good stuff. Good stuff. All right, last kick again was a squib kick. And again, the last couple of times, Ipswich has had really solid runbacks.
Yeah, number 4.
They need to pin him back again this time. They've done that once before. That kick's going to go all the way back to about the 10.
Number
4 field at 14 clocked. Really good block on whoever 14 is. They're going to bring it all the way out to the 45 again. That was again not the best coverage there. Jack Taylor getting lit up on special teams play. All right, so here we go. This is the series that's going to decide this game, to be honest.
So 10 minutes left. Keep him from having a fast drive again, a quick touchdown.
Triton has moved the ball about as solidly as it gets, but you can't count on it being perfect every time. I mean, it's got 28. They have to get to 35 to beat this team. I wouldn't have expected it.
Yeah.
Even 28 is a little bit surprising. There's the pitch.
25
and there's going to be a solid tackle.
There we go. Barely
right at the line of scrimmage. Nice job. I'll let you say his name. It's number 12.
Number 12, we got. Oh, number 12 is Cameron James.
On Triton.
Oh, on Triton. Oh, Jack Timino.
There we go.
Okay,
I told you I'd let you say his name.
All right, there we go.
Solid tackle right at the line of scrimmage. And Gunner staying home. Gunner on that, stayed on the quarterback. That's going to be smart. That's going to make a difference in this game if they can just play their defense stay in their assignment, seal that outside edge. Here we go again.
Again.
Chad Pennington standing up, looking around. Now tapping his helmet, now looking around, barking out a play, reading off his arm. Gets in the set, 2 running backs behind him. And he's going to swing it out. He's going to keep it this time for
big
nothing.
stop by Fecto.
Nothing.
There we go.
Alex Fecto.
He's fired up after that
I
play.
love that kid. A fantastic play by Alex. That is a kid who has been growing up to play football his whole life. Great kid. Great to see him make the play.
Again, no gain of the play.
Solid. Here we go. 3rd and long.
3rd and 10 is where we're going to stop him.
3rd and long, and we haven't seen them punt, I don't think, all night.
Nope.
So, you know, they're going to have a tough decision here if they go to 3rd and long again. They're going to huddle up. Nope.
They have a new quarterback in.
Yeah, they do.
The sophomore quarterback, Cameron James.
Number 12. They're going to air this ball out.
Yeah.
Is that what it's going to be? They're in the same offensive set. He's rolling out. No, it's a pitch. It's a pitch. He's got the edge. But he's going to get stopped up. That's going to be a first. It's going to be a first.
Not what they needed right there.
Nope.
And the ball carrier. Tackled again by Fecto.
Fecto coming all the way out to the edge. Now, when your nose tackle is all the way out there on the edge making a tackle, that's not good. That's not a good look at all. But then again, made the stop. Didn't give up the big yardage. Just gave up a first down. And they're going to leave the sophomore in there, it looks like.
Yeah.
For Ipswich.
So Yamanakis all the way out. Or Yanakakis.
He's out.
Completely out of this game. Not sure why. Can't see him quite on the sidelines from here. Not sure if something's going on, or if he's just hasn't been moving the ball right. So we got the sophomore quarterback in under center.
Let's see if
2
he'll air
running
this
backs
one out.
behind him. He's going to roll it out. He's going to give it up in the middle. Not a whole lot. The
Oh,
ball came
fumble
out.
looks
Looks like a fumble.
Triton
Looks like
stumbling
Triton
for
has it.
There we go.
That's what we needed right there.
That's a big play.
That is fantastic.
Who's that coming up with it? Josh Darcy coming up with it.
Josh Darcy, fantastic play. That's what they needed.
Big
That's what they
defensive
needed.
play.
So look, Ipswich turned the ball over. They had 3 fumbles in their last game against Newburyport. They already had 2 fumbles tonight. They recovered them both until that one.
Yeah, and there's a 3rd fumble tonight. Again.
You know, you keep playing solid defense, and if the other team is prone to fumble it, then you're going to get something eventually. And that's, I think, the first turnover of this whole game.
Yeah, first turnover total. Because we have no interceptions right now.
Things we're learning. I thought we would need to keep track of turnovers. Turns out we need to keep track of flags.
Exactly.
So, all right, Tommy back, takes a snap, hands it right up the middle.
Brian,
solid run. 3-4 yards.
Solid carry. And they can get a big chunk of the clock here and score a touchdown. That would be ideal right now for this.
So here we go.
offense.
Yeah, they took the ball. They took over the ball with about 8 minutes to go, right?
Yep.
8:03, 8:05 or so to go. So 8 minutes on the clock. How much time can they eat up as they move this ball down the field? It's going to be a big deal. Because, again, I didn't think it was going to take 35 points to beat Ipswich.
No.
But if they give up any more, it's going to take that.
Exactly.
So they just need to move the ball down the field, keep control of it, make it happen. Tommy gives it up the middle again. O'Brien, nothing this time, though. Absolutely nothing. Not much of a hold there. Nothing he could really do. Does bring back memories of watching Liam Spillane last year.
It's true.
Good Lord, when that kid hit the line, the Spillane train.
Keep going.
That kid was fun to watch. Kid was fun to watch. All right, here we go again. He's got O'Brien directly behind him. He said he's going to look to pass again. Plenty of time. He's going to go out.
Durkin out wide. First down.
Beautiful first down. Lapham is on fire tonight. I mean, he's had, so he came out and he threw those 2 short passes.
And almost
two
picked
passes
an
that were,
interception.
yeah, 2 passes, one almost an interception, the other one just too short. But since then, everything looks good.
Yeah.
I think he's had 1 other pass that didn't quite make it. Otherwise, it's been solid the whole time. Here we go. O'Brien, single back directly behind him. We got Shoot on the far right here. I think Durkin's in the on
Looks
the
like he's
far
the far left. Yeah.
Lapham calls for the ball. There's the snap. He's going to drop
keep it
back again. He's got Shoot. He's got Shoot.
Downfield, that's definitely something.
Oh, wow.
Definitely a flag there. Definitely some pass interference involved in that play. Just holding on to him at that point.
It's a flag, but it's really too bad for Dylan because, I mean, he had him beat.
Exactly.
He had at least a step on the kid, and you know Lapham was going to deliver that ball. Oh, that's tough.
Too.
That is tough. Yeah, no question when you get tackled and the ball's in the air. I'm pretty sure that's pass interference. And again, we need a count on the flags next time. Seriously, it's probably been 10 penalties at least.
At least.
At least on Ipswich.
Maybe I think 10 alone just from the false starts.
Yeah. Lapping with O'Brien out to his right. He's got Tamino and Durkin on his right. Here comes Levin on the
Tommy's
Lappin's
gonna keep it.
up the
He
middle.
gets hit hard.
Nice little run, but he only gets about 4 yards maybe on that one. Maybe not quite. Thought he was getting it to Levin on that. It would have been a good play. I like that though. I like Levitt coming across. Eventually they're going to give it to him. The kid's going to light it up around the side on a sweep. Tamino and Durkin out to the left.
Just don't shoot on the right side too.
Just Dillon on the right. He essentially trips left. He's not gonna pass it. Gonna run it.
Brian's gonna keep it.
Brian's not going anywhere on that. Stuffed up a yard or two at most.
Another big third down here. They've done it twice in a row, so.
Yeah.
Let's see Biggie do it again. They've already taken off almost 3 minutes on the clock.
Yeah, it's been solid in that way. Well, I mean, the only thing that's really stopped the clock was that pass interference call.
Exactly.
Otherwise, it's just been going and going and going. So 3rd and long, shoot out to the far left.
Switching it up this play.
Yep.
Got
Durkin
on
out
the
to
right
the far right. O'Brien right behind him.
Tommy
Tommy won the ball. He's got to call something else. Tamino sets up a couple steps off to his right. Levitt's got to be in the slot on the left. And here we go.
Like
Looks back. He's going to Tamino. No, he's going to Levitt. He's going to Levitt. He's going to Levitt.
Oh,
nope.
almost pass
There's the
interference.
flag.
There we go. Hold on to him
zone.
again.
In the end zone. Beautiful.
There we go. Great play.
Levitt got a hand on it, too.
Exactly, too. I think if he wasn't getting held on to, I think he could have caught that.
He had a chance at that. Again, the clock stops only because of a pass interference play. Yeah. And we've now taken 3 minutes off this clock on this drive. It's good stuff. And the night has cleared up so much we're no longer on the cover of rain now. It feels pretty good.
Very nice not to get rained out during this game.
From the Ipswich 15-yard line.
So here we go, at the 15. Tommy's got the team set. We got, again, Durkin out to the far right. Levitt this time in the slot on the right. Quinto's on the far left, although it's probably shoot.
Yep.
Not sure what's going on the line. Here comes Tommy, gets a snap. Hands the ball straight up the middle. O'Brien,
not much yards.
A couple of yards and not much. Driving, still driving. Took a long time to blow that whistle. Not sure.
Oh, now you got flags thrown everywhere.
Late flags and somebody jumping up and running around now. If this is this is unsportsmanlike about Triton after what I said at the beginning of the game, that you never see that. I'm gonna be I'll be disappointed, but yeah, it looks like it's coming back against Triton. Hard to see what's going on here. Yeah, the referees are definitely going to move it back.
Yep.
Now they're having a chat, though. Who knows? Sometimes they can talk each other out of something like that. Nope, he's going to make the call. Oh, it's on Ipswich. It's on Ipswich. Here we go.
Still don't know what the call is. Oh, now they're pointing.
No, it's on Triton. So it's either offsetting or he messed up the call the first time. It's hard to tell.
Yeah, the ref hasn't moved the ball. Now he's moving it back.
Yeah, they're moving it back.
Moving it way back.
Yeah, it's 15 yards. Let's see what exactly that was. I mean, of course, we can't see it on the replay or anything, but it had to be something that was going on. You know, and honestly, that's remember how when that play was happening, we were saying that the referees were taking too long to blow that whistle.
Yeah.
You take forever to blow the whistle, and you know that's gonna make a difference. I mean, kids are gonna start getting frustrated inside the pile. All right, Gunnar Gustafson coming on.
Second down and 25.
Second and 25. I like seeing Gunnar out on the field. He's in the far, far, far left. Durkin in the right. Tamino in the slot on the right. It's got to be Levitt on the receiver on the left. He's going to drop back Tom. He's going to hit Gunnar.
Oh,
Gunnar drops it. That is tough.
Finally gets in for a wide receiver, but
he wasn't going to have a lot of room.
You're out.
Third Third down and 25.
So this was looking really promising, and they had that first down, or they had what would have been a first down, or at least it would have been, I guess, a second and short. They backed it all the way up because of that penalty, and now they're looking at a really long, a ridiculously long conversion. They practically need to get in the end zone.
They got to go for a
Tommy's
touchdown
going to
right
take
here.
it back. He's going to
He's
run the ball
gonna
up the
run
middle.
to the
Good
long
little
run.
keeper.
There
He's
he
got the
goes.
side.
Easy
He's got
to
the
the
side.
first
Gets a good
down.
block. He's going to get it.
He's
No,
in.
it's up.
There
That's
we
beautiful.
go. Great
Beautiful.
play.
Fantastic. That is
That is
fantastic.
an awesome play right
That
there.
is good stuff. Look at that.
He read that defense beautifully.
Tommy Lapham.
Took it right in.
Somebody, and I'd love to see the replay on that, somebody made an incredible block there downfield
Yeah.
to spring him
huge
for that
gap.
very end. Good for him, and he saw it coming 10 yards out. Beautiful play. That breaks your back right there if you're
That
Ipswich.
does, yeah.
That absolutely breaks your back. You
That's
had
a
him in
very
a
comfortable
3rd and
lead now.
25, and they put up a touchdown on that.
It wasn't on a throw either. Just let him run it right by him.
No.
All right,
That's a
going for a
beautiful play.
two-touchdown lead too.
That's a really smart coaching call right there too. Run that quarterback,
Yeah.
because the other thing is, you know Tommy's capable of nice kick. That's got to be good.
That's definitely good.
You
There
know
we go.
Tommy's capable of running that.
Yeah.
You know he can sometimes break out a big play, and the worst that happens is you pin him deep, or you go for a field goal. So that was good stuff. 35.
Two-touchdown lead. 4 minutes to go.
35-21. Here we go. 4 minutes. So they took 4 minutes almost off the clock.
I know, that's perfect. We want a nice
Beautiful
long
play.
drive. We got it.
Nice long drive, helped out by 2 pass interference calls,
Yeah.
which was a good thing. And then that one unsportsmanlike on Triton that sort of set him back a little bit, but otherwise beautiful. All right, now we got to see can Triton's special teams make something happen here.
Can't let 40 or 10 just bring up the middle again.
You know, the other thing, that drive started on the fumble.
Yep.
They recovered that fumble, and that's what sent them on the other end.
A
That
good
really
defensive
breaks your
play,
back.
yeah.
That really breaks your back. You give up a touchdown, and then you fumble the ball, then you give up a 3rd and 25 for a touchdown. So that's got to be the game ender right there. But again, coming into the game, didn't think they'd have to score 35 to make it comfortable. But
Let's see if we're going to see another squib
All
kick
right.
again or not.
I hope not. Send it
I
deep.
hope not.
You
Send it real deep.
you seem to have the wind with you, although we can't really tell tonight the way these flags are blowing.
And you got a
Seems
good
to be
kicker.
going. Yeah, you got a good kicker. Right. Let him air it out.
Pin him down there.
Why not? And he's going to
Yeah,
squib it
squib
again. And if that goal is out of bounds, which it will, that's a
Yeah,
flag.
there's another flag.
15 yards. It's going to be at the
Back to around the 50.
Around the 50.
Yep. Kind of a common theme for them on kick returns.
All right, so let's see a 3 and out. Let's just see some solid defense. Just not give them anything to work with.
Yep.
And this is where you wish that Triton had a little bit more depth as a program, only because you look out on that field and you still have Dylan Levitt out there, you still have Tommy Lapham out there, you still have Dylan Shute out there.
Yeah, almost your whole offense out there.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, they're re-kicking it. All right.
Okay.
Do it again. That's good.
Put it deep.
So I got
to get a stop.
Here's the thing. Like, why'd the Ipswich coaches take that long to make that decision?
I know.
Like, this hasn't been a. Hate to tell you this, if they go back and watch this particular broadcast, has not been a good night for the coaching staff. All right, so here we go again. I think they're saying kick it deep. No squib ton this time. Just kick it deep. Let that thing air out. See what we can do. And although it does make sense to take the yards on this, or take the re-kick on this. I mean, the way that Ipswich has run the ball back, you never know when you're going to break one. They break
Run it
open
back every time,
a return
yeah.
here, and there's
That
a
is a
beautiful
good kick.
boot. Holy cow! It puts them all the way back on the 15. And
Number
that's what we're
40,
talking
yeah.
about. Oh, good
All right,
stop.
there we go.
Good
Sauce right
stop.
for the 40. All right, better for the Triton defense right there.
Beautiful. Good tackle by 11. Who's
Yeah.
11?
I think that might be, that's Mark Wood.
Nice tackle.
Mark Wood. Be first down and 10 for Ipswich.
It's Mark Wood, a junior, senior, sophomore.
Senior.
Who's a senior? All right. Good play. Good open field tackle. That makes a difference right there. He'd run that ball another 10 yards, and they're at the 50. They're feeling good.
Yeah.
Now they got to say, hey, we got a long field ahead of us. But again, we got Tommy Lapham still in the field. We got Levitt still in the field. We got a lot of kids on the offensive team that are out there playing defense late in the game, where you wish you could have give
their
them
own
a rest,
defense, yeah.
get them off the field. So, all right, here we go. Chad Pennington is back in the game. Isn't he? Yeah.
Yep.
Yamanakis.
Oh, and there goes Moran. They get the first down.
Good little run. That kid's having a night.
Yeah.
Even with only 21 points on the board, the kid's doing all right. I wouldn't
Only
be
a
surprised.
sophomore, too.
I wouldn't be surprised to see him put in another one.
Yeah,
I mean,
no.
the way he's been running. There you go, Tommy Lapham with a tackle. All right, so now can Ipswich speed it up? Here's the question: can they get up there and run the play without the hesitation?
I don't think so. They didn't do it the
All
last
right,
time.
Yamakakis sets up. Quick snap this time. Yep, quick snap
there
this
we go,
time.
quick snap.
Drops
Oh,
back.
up
He's
in
got to
the
look
air.
down the field. Big long throw. Gunner on the defense. Gunner's
There
going to
we
get
go.
flagged.
Oh, that's a flag.
Yep, that's a flag on Gunner. Turned around too late. Had his
Thought
hands
he
right in
almost
his
got away
grill.
with it. Yeah, put it down
Yeah,
there.
that was close.
Well, that's the movement up the field.
Yeah.
That's not good.
And it stops the clock.
Yep, that's a big
Smart by Ipswich. Drop back, chuck the ball down the field. You never know what's going to happen. So that's a huge penalty too. Look at the just the distance.
where they
in
spot this
college.
ball.
15-yard penalty.
Oh yeah, it's only 15. So yeah.
This is college NFL would be the foul is, so.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's a 10-yard difference between where he actually committed the foul and where the ball's going to be spotted. But I think the chain gang was hoping to go all the way down to the end.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Yamakakis under
offense.
center again. Quick offense this time. Clock is stopped, but he's going to go ahead and run it.
And
Nope,
of
he's
course
going to
not.
look up. Well, it makes sense. I mean, the clock is stopped. Why not? Go back
Exactly.
into your offense. They got to throw the ball, though. I mean, I love that kid number 5. He's running it like a beast, but you still got to throw the ball. You just don't have time for this. Not with 2 touchdowns to get a
time.
score. And there's the
And
pitch,
to
and
Moran.
again,
Oh, and he misses
almost.
him. Oh, almost a big
Nice.
hit by Tom. All right.
Nice. Good tackle, but good hit by Tommy.
Yeah.
Slows him down. Nice.
Tackle by Lapham.
And again, Levitt almost made that little.
I know.
I want to see him intercept that pitch
Just
and
grab
go
it,
all the
run
way
it
down the
back.
field.
I want to see it.
That would be fantastic. Talk about a welcome back.
Yeah,
There we
exactly.
go. So, all right, now they got to run it quick. They don't have time for this. He's under center. He's going to take the snap this time. He's got to. Yep, and he's going to make a quick pass out to the wing.
Oh,
Gunner got
gets
turned around.
He does that and brings him down. Mark Wood brings him down out there.
Stops the clock out there. It's a first down, though. 3 minutes now. 3 minutes left in this game.
Play results in an Ipswich first down.
Triton defense actually not looking bad. I mean,
No.
it's not. It hasn't been awful. They could use a stop here though,
The Triton 20-yard line.
because otherwise it's going to get a little bit too close for comfort. So Yamakakis under the center, going to his right,
he's gonna
looking
go for
to
the
pass over the
throw
middle,
right to
wide open in
82.
the center. There's that big kid,
I don't know if did he make it in. Or
right
he's on the goal
on
line.
the 1 yard line.
Tommy, I think, got him down in time to stop him from going in.
Tackling
Mark
him by
Wood.
Wood, yeah. Wouldn't lap him. That was that kid 88 that we saw at the beginning of the game.
This is 82, I think.
Oh,
wasn't
82.
It?
Big kid, they got to throw to him, and
Yeah.
it took him until now. It took him until 2 minutes and 50 seconds left in the game to finally get the ball to that kid.
I think he's got one or two stops here.
Yamakakis under center.
Check out that clock
He's
right out.
swinging it out. No, he stopped, and he dropped the ball
Dropped the
again.
ball
Triton on it again.
And they
I think
get
Triton got the ball again.
it. I think they might have. Oh,
Triton ball, Triton
that's
ball,
a
Triton
huge
ball.
defensive
That's
stop.
insane.
That is awesome.
That's how you do it.
There
Bend.
you go.
That is bend, don't break right there.
Yeah.
That is good stuff. Look at that.
Triton takes over.
Triton-
First down and 10.
Triton
From
takes
their
over on their own
4-yard
4-yard line.
They got to get out of there quickly, though.
Yeah. Yeah, this is where, all right, so this is where O'Brien run the ball up the
Yep.
center is what you've done all night, what's worked for you.
Put right
You
in
know,
the get into the
and-
safety. Get into the safety. zone.
Yeah. Although, again, a Tommy keeper isn't such a bad idea
No.
either. I mean, it's been working.
And the run game's going to be huge here to run out this clock.
Here we go. Tommy takes a snap. He's dropping back to pass.
Oh,
He's
he's gonna
looking deep.
pass
Come
it.
on. Kick that catch.
Oh, Dylan Shute can't
just
get
a
up with
little.
it.
Just a little too much underneath it. A little too much wind under that. He aired it out there. That was beautiful.
I like the
Yeah, you
idea.
know-
They're up by 2 touchdowns. Why not?
And you know Shute can beat him.
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
He
the last
did.
time they ran that play, the kid had to tackle him
Exactly.
to keep Dylan from going all the way to the end zone. So that's all right. That's a good play. So second down and 10 on their own 4-yard line. 2 minutes and 35 seconds left in a 2-touchdown lead.
Get out of here.
Are they gonna grind the ball out, or are they just gonna see what they can do with it? So Tommy's gonna take the snap, a little bit high. He's gonna drop back to throw again. Skenny's going to the left side, almost.
Durkin misses it.
Look for Durkin, didn't quite have it. That's
now we
2
got
in
a
a
third
row.
down situation though.
Durkin is incomplete.
And that was 2 in a row coming to the right side for Tommy.
Right side's in big.
It looked pretty good. I would say both throws weren't so bad. I mean, if Dylan couldn't quite get under the first one, and then Durkin couldn't quite get his hands on the second one, but still good plays. 2 minutes and 30 left. I think that play burned 5 seconds off the clock.
Not a lot of clock.
Not a lot of clock time
burning right now.
That's all right.
There is a flag in the play.
Oh.
So not sure what the call is on this.
Didn't even
Must
see
have
the
been
flag
either a
until-
late flag or it was in the backfield. Penalties declined anyway, so now it's 3rd down. Yeah, that would have made it 2nd and half the distance to the goal when you're at the 4. You need 2 yards and you give them another extra down. Doesn't make sense. So smart call. Decline the penalty. Too many men on the field. Decline the penalty. And here we go with the 3rd and 10, still at the 4-yard line. I don't think Tommy's got a 96-yard quarterback keeper running him, but you never know.
After that last run,
27-yard run, yeah, it's possible.
All right, trying to figure
Tommy
out the
coming
defense.
up, calling the play again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They basically have 6 kids in their defensive backfield. They're not worried about him running the ball.
No.
I don't know why they're so worried about him throwing the ball, though. That's all he's done.
Well,
And he's going to throw the ball again. He's going to go short this time. Big fat mess. Nothing really well happened there.
O'Brien is incomplete.
That's the first time I think he's targeted O'Brien coming out of the backfield like that. Yeah.
Not in the rush.
Yeah.
So now they got to punt it.
Now they got to punt.
Did not take off really any clock there, though. That's
No,
not
5 seconds on that play as well.
No.
It's all right though. I mean, you're up 2 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Challenge your team. Say, hey, we're gonna get out of this situation, making smart passes and throwing the ball, and that's what they tried to do. And I like airing it out to shoot because he could definitely outrun him. And they get a chance to have that ball again. They got to throw it to him again because he's definitely got the wheels to go by. Low snap. Tommy gets it off. And it's going to bounce all the way out here at the 40.
Hopefully I can
Gonna
keep rolling.
Going to keep rolling. Some clock time ticking down.
There we go.
All the way out to the 45 almost. They're going to stand around and make them blow the whistle. There we go.
Another 15 seconds there. That's all right.
We'll take it. So we're practically the 2-minute warning now. So we'll ask the stats guy again if there's anything that jumped out at him tonight when he's looking at these stats. He'll have something for us before the game ends. Lots of attempts without a lot of completions. That would be Triton. He's got a point, right? In this 3rd quarter, there haven't been that many. There were two pass attempts that were pass interference. So you don't count that as a completion. And then they just had those essentially a 3 and out on 3 pass plays. So yeah, Tommy's cooled down a bit in this 4th quarter. Could be tired. He's making all these tackles on defense. So, all right, here we go. Yamakaka's under center. So, oh no, we got the new guy. He's going to throw the ball. He airs it out to number 40, who's got a ton of room.
The kick returner gets pushed out of bounds.
All the way down to about the 25-yard line on that. Nice quick play. 2 minutes and 3 seconds left.
Play results in Ipswich, first down.
That was a quick hit, quick play, and they can get a quick score if they keep moving like that.
Yep.
All right, we got the new quarterback under center again. Number 12, yeah, it is.
Yep, staying out there.
He's staying out there. He's going to keep it. He's not going anywhere.
Stuffed.
Getting stuffed. Good tackles.
Easy tackle there for the third defense.
Yeah. Now they got to call timeout.
Yep.
Minute and 54 seconds left.
Under the 2-minute warning.
Yeah. So Yamakakis is back on the field, and he must have been playing at a receiver slot. Yeah. So Triton defense is looking good. They've got 2 fumble recoveries in this half after Ipswich fumbled it twice but recovered it on their own in the first half. So
ladies and gentlemen,
it's good stuff. You're on the plus side of the turnovers. That's a good thing.
Ipswich just could not hang on to the ball. 4 fumbles already tonight. 3 last week.
And 3 last week. Yeah.
7 fumbles in 2 weeks.
That might be an issue, I would say. Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah. Although it's hard, how do you overcome that?
Exactly.
I mean, And Triton had a couple fumbles last weekend.
Yep.
Swampscott. Sometimes the ball just tops out of your hands. All right, so we got, is it Taylor? Is that kid number 12?
No, number 12.
The,
No, Tamino.
No, number 12
for
for
Ipswich.
Ipswich.
Yeah, Cameron's back at quarterback.
Back at quarterback. And he's doing the hop up and look around thing. You just came out of a timeout.
Yeah, and there's Yannick Hawkins out
Okay.
there. He's playing running back, looks like, right now.
They got their 2 running back set. They're going to do the option. It's going to go right to number 5. And he's not.
All
Oh,
right,
he is
so
going
he should keep
somewhere. He got 5 yards
Yeah.
out of that. Out
That
of
clock's
nowhere.
still going to keep going, though, so they got to hurry it up.
45. 3rd down now, too. They got to convert on this.
It'll be 3rd down and 4.
They got to convert on this. They don't convert on this, they're definitely not kicking a field goal.
Nope. Sneak's not going to come out for
Sneak
that
ain't
one.
coming up for that one. No, he's not. He's in the set. He's got to snap that ball. Quick pass out, almost picked off.
Picked off.
Not going anywhere. Nope, not going
No
anywhere.
first down there.
Great tackles, great play. That's the way to hold them up.
And that clock just keeps
Nice.
on running. That's what we want to see.
Nope, now they call the timeout.
Nope.
Timeout Ipswich. Now in the NFL, you take your helmet off when you're still on the field, man. They'll throw a flag, you get ejected, all kinds of stuff. I think it might have been an accident, that helmet coming off his head. Another timeout. See, I told you, it's high school football, like the timeouts. They're like TV timeouts in pro football. It's just they don't quite end. So
We still have no idea how many they have left.
yeah,
Probably a bunch.
yeah, 6, 17, or 18. So again, next weekend, Triton goes to North Reading. Week after that, we're back here at home against Newburyport. Nice big rivalry game. And then the week after that, Amesbury, also here, hoping for good weather for both of those games. And then they finish up the regular season at Masco. So they get the win here. They get at least 3 out of 4 of those as wins. They got a winning season. They got a chance to get into the playoffs and do something.
Yeah.
Right now, I don't think anybody is undefeated in the Cape Ann Large. So they get a win here. It's not like they're not in first, but they're also not anywhere near last. And now the Viking ship is
getting very loud.
starting
over
to
there.
rumble. That's some it's shaking our screen. That's
Yeah.
how that's going on. Oh, all right.
Only a minute 14 left.
4th down. A long way to go. 4th and about 4. They're going to roll it out. No, he's going to pass. He's going to look.
And there we
and
go.
it tipped at the
Turnover
line, I
downs.
think. Tipped at the line. Absolutely nothing.
Pass is tipped at the line. It's incomplete.
Great
There
play
we
by
go.
the
Huge
defensive
play.
line. Great play to get up there, get a hand on that ball.
Now they just got to let that
Beautiful.
clock run out and game over.
Minute 9 seconds left. That's should be 2 snaps, maybe 3 snaps, and
I
that's
think
about
probably
it.
get 2 in.
Yeah.
We don't know without the
But I don't know
play
that
clock,
Ipswich,
but-
I don't know how many timeouts Ipswich has. I mean, they could call all their timeouts and still stop this clock, but I think it'll probably just run out. See what happens. Yeah, they're going to go into the kneel down formation. There's the snap. He's going to kneel down. Clock's going to start winding. Looks like Ipswich does not have enough timeouts to kill this clock
Nope.
and make it painful. Nope. Head coach is not calling a timeout. He's letting it go. So it's going to be a win. 55 seconds left. This clock's just going to tick out. Triton's going to come up on the right side of 35-21.
2 touchdown win. We didn't think we needed 35, but
If you just said a 2 touchdown win before, I would have said 21-7.
Yep.
I wouldn't have said 35-21. That was a crazy start in both halves for Ipswich, coming out really fast as soon as they got their hands on the ball, and then Triton defense, sort of bend don't break thing. A couple of big fumble recoveries. I mean, they got a fumble recovery at the 4-yard line.
Yep.
Does not get
That
any
does not get
yeah,
bigger than
doesn't
that.
get any bigger than that. When it could have been a 1-score game if Ipswich had gotten in. So.
That's
And the
huge for them.
way that Ipswich special teams was playing, it would have been you wouldn't know what would happen. I mean, anything could happen on one of those kickoffs.
They
So
could have easily brought it back out there.
the clock, 5 seconds left now. This is going to tick away, and this game is
To be over.
over.
There
Good
you
news.
go.
It's a great home
First
win
win.
for Triton. That is a great home win for Triton.
And a first win of the season.
Fantastic.
There we go.
That is great. We will do a little post-game recap as soon as we have a moment. All right.
We standing up?
Yeah, we'll stand up. Anything in particular you want to say? Oh, the crowds are going to stream out by us.
Going to be a noisy.
Anything
noisy
special on the stats, mister? Tell me when you're ready. Just give me a thumbs up when you're ready.
Sam, cut to 3.
Yeah, we're good to go?
Wait.
Okay. All right, Mr. Liam, what'd you think of that game?
I mean, that's a very good first win for Triton this season. I mean, not the best first half, not at all, but second half came out and they really started playing good, especially after that first drive by Ipswich.
Yeah, the defense really turned it around. I mean, we saw them give up way too many points too easily. Those first two possessions at the beginning of the game and the first possession coming out of the at a halftime for Ipswich, they just marched the ball down the field and scored.
Yeah.
But then after that, Triton really locked it down. I think that whole first half, Triton's defense really got solid and played well. Forced a couple fumbles, didn't get them, but then in the second half, picked up 2 fumble recoveries that completely turned this game around. That fumble recovery on the 4-yard line makes all the difference of whether or not we're here worrying the whole rest of the night. So good stuff.
Yeah, very good game.
And a good crowd tonight. It's good to see a fun, loud Viking ship out there. Everybody waving, having a good time. It's good stuff, Liam. We got a good camera crew. We got a good stats guy, and we'll do this again as soon as we can. Thanks.